Oh man, I really hope they continue making Bronies React after this. It may be the finale of Gen 4, and seeing the reactions to, I assume, Buff Spike and the old main 6 will be priceless. I hope it doesn't end there. Surely it won't, because a new generation is coming that I continue to obsess over on this channel. I, of course, will react to that, being the Pony Life series, the Gen 5 movie, and the entire Gen 5 show. I at least want to see them react to some of that as well, like the premiere. But before we do that, we need to close this chapter once and for all. So, here we go. Also, it's a long ass video, and I never recorded something this large before, so we'll see if I decide to chop it up or completely upload it or whatever. But here we go. I wonder if it's going to start off with a Viva's sketch. Also, I saw Jaxblade in the thumbnail, so I know tears are going to be flowing from both of us. Because I'm a sympathetic crier. If I see tears, even if it's meant to be comedic, I'm just gone. So prepare for that. Dude, I don't have to see it. I know he's gonna cry, and it's gonna be sad for me. But here's hoping. Here's hoping. 2.5 hours. It's in the middle of the night. Here we go. Oh boy, it's been. We're gonna get sympathetic. This is sweet.
So this is a reaction within a reaction.
The memories. But it's not gonna end, I swear to God. Bronies React will not end here. It must continue, because the show and the Generation 4 is awesome, Generation 5 is going to be awesome. I'm preaching it to the heavens here. But yeah. These were some of the...
I'm a princess!
No, you're an embarrassment!
These are some of the best kinds of content that was out during the fandom, and it's amazing. Good lord, that face. I'll be honest, I haven't seen some of the earliest ones that recently. Such great memories. There we go. I wonder how much of it this one is gonna be scripted or compared to like pure reactions. I'm excited to see this. Dude. Oh man. It's gonna end here. I already thought that everything was gonna end after the finale of the actual show, and now it's gonna end here, and I'm gonna be sad. Oh please, like you aren't gonna keep all
Bronies
that.
React is today? I was planning on having my pony yard sale today, now that the fandom's over and all. I keep telling people things are 20% off, but no one seems to get the joke.
Something happened to the
Old memes don't live that long.
We all knew this is my one last problem for you.
You like that intro? Aviators, Sound of the Aviators is a parody.
Solid
We made
8 out
it
of
to
10.
the final episode of My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic. Generation
I'm so
of
excited.
this franchise.
The last problem. The last episode ever. I'm already looking forward to it.
We all are.
Let's see.
Hey,
let's
Viva.
See. Okay, episode 26, the finale. My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, the last problem. Okay.
Yeah.
It's so weird that this is it. The very
It's weird seeing some of them so like truly genuine at this point. Like, oh my goodness, it is that such a big deal.
That I wore when I hiked Mount Fuji way back in the Equestria Girls React when I was still stationed in Japan. I was 21, I think. Wow. It has been
Hi.
Frickin' Boulder. I'm the voice of Sweetie Belle on My Little Pony Princess Magic Generation 4. 5? No, it's 4.
You got there.
This won't be the last.
You
Bronies
got
React.
there.
I will say that.
You're,
All right.
I knew
Here,
it.
guys, the finale.
I just had to hear that, and then I would be like,
Finale,
oh,
this
I can
show
live through
finale.
this.
Is kind of a big moment. I want to apologize in advance if I'm not.
Because, like, of course there's going to be more stuff to react
just
to.
because it's bittersweet, you know? It's very bittersweet. It's bitter because it's ending, but it's very sweet because of where we've been and what happened and all.
Mhm.
So,
And where it's
all right,
going
let's
as
jump
well.
into it. What else
That's
can I
very
say?
important.
It's a little sad to think that this is the last time we'll be doing this. I mean, not just Bronies React. I mean, I haven't done this in a long time, but the last time there's going to be like a new episode that I have to like track down on YouTube.
Yeah, this is it. The final 22 minutes of Gen 4. Are you ready for this?
The final 22 minutes, and how long is this video? Holy jeez.
Probably the most anticipated episode I've ever wanted to see in my life. And I waited just for Bronies React, just for you guys.
They
so
waited. Or she
see.
waited, at least. See, that's... back to back, the
You know, a part of me doesn't want to do this, but no, there's no way to hold this.
The kind of
Let
couple
us
they
see
are
what
is
the final episode has in store.
so much dynamic.
What's good, y'all?
Oh, he's
Good,
here.
y'all good.
Sweet.
I'm good.
What's up,
Y'all
Ratchet?
ready? I'm ready. I've been ready, cuz. I don't know when, but I've been. All right, you got to smell for the occasion, too. You got to be like, fasten your seatbelts, y'all.
Ready?
Uh,
You procrastinating?
I'm already loving this
I
cast.
procrastinated enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
No one is, man.
But I can.
we need to pick our shirts to cry in. And how typical.
Let's ride.
Oh man, I can't
I need to
believe
spray
it's
some
the
as well.
end. So much has
So, one
changed
sec.
since the fandom started.
There we go. Now I feel
I've met
prepared.
So many incredible friends. I've made so many memories. And I have a penis. But it's
Oh,
made of
yeah.
wood.
Hi,
That's
No
the
Whacking.
biggest change.
That's so cool.
Let's watch this horse cartoon.
I'm proud of you, man. Never forget. Oh, you're back.
It's good to be back.
Yeah. Gotta set the scene here, of course. With the pupper.
Ready?
Hang on.
Dude, I am jealous.
Protect me, Judith.
Judith. Judith. I'm actually very excited to watch this.
The last problem.
Let's hope that whatever the problem is, they can fix it.
It's gonna be rough. Here we go.
Imagine if they don't fix
Whoa,
one specific problem at the end of the season.
Oh my god, they were turned to stone too!
Well, they must have messed up really badly to get turned to stone like that.
Every statue we're like, oh god, is someone in there?
Rarity's hoof is on Applejack's ass. I approve.
A lot of creatures.
Oh, the baby griffin! Look at the baby griffin! Oh, he's so cute!
Oh, they have their own little monuments! And ponies and oh, this is okay. We're getting a good start. I got here.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, wow! What the fuck?
Is that Spike? Whoa, what?
Exactly what I...
Fucking man, look at this dude! Is this a load of this dude?
No.
Who are they?
No.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, Spike!
Hold on. I obviously missed
So,
a
whoa.
lot.
Darling, how long did it take them to rebuild the castle?
Hey, you went through puberty too. Samesies.
Exactly.
I did not expect this.
He looks like he's straight out of motherfucking Dragon Tales.
Oh, someone's been doing crunches. Spike found Jaxblade's YouTube channel.
Yo, my man's been lifting. Oh.
I like how he's straight off watching Spider-Man.
Now he's literally
just Chad.
Look how jacked he is.
He's a fucking Chad.
Jordan's gonna be so upset when he sees how many gains this man got.
Whoa, swole Spike just showed
Yeah, there you go. That's the word.
Spike is swollen.
There you go.
Thick thighs destroy lives. Let me just say it right now.
Only one adjective, swole.
Puberty
Hey, he's here
Spike
too.
is so hard. Holy shit, Spike had to glow up.
Look at that, he looks just like
What
he
kind of
did
chalice
back in
is that? I
Face
need
Quest all
something
those
like
seasons
that.
ago. Except he's got wings now.
I kind of figured there might be a time jump, but I did not expect handsome, buff, humanoid Spike.
Bipedal dragon puff motherfucker.
Pour me another liquor, please.
I'm not ready.
Making peace between Abyssinians and the Diamond Dogs has not been easy.
He got goddamn Medal of Honor. How many people did he kill?
He served 3 tours in Equestria.
Fucking rip, Spike. You fucking jacked. Yeah, that's cool. Congrats.
I love that. His voice hasn't changed.
It doesn't really change.
He's the crimson chin over here. Look at this man.
Oh
dude.
my God.
He's got the big
Crimson
ass, thick
chin.
ass chin.
Am I the only one that had no idea what an Abyssinian was? I had to look it up, but apparently it's a cat. So that's Capper, you know, filling in some last-minute lore.
Oh, I guess that
living
dogs and
together,
cats.
mass
Yeah, now it.
hysteria.
See, now I understand.
Did Rainbow Dash and Applejack?
I rewatched that episode like 7 times. I didn't even know what that meant.
Twilight!
Dude, Jax, you're not gonna live through this.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of processing happening.
She's big! She's big!
I don't like it. I don't like it. But I like it. But I hate it. But it's great.
I can't
But I
pin
hate it.
what part of her people dislike.
We doing a Parks and Rec thing here?
She's an actual alicorn!
I'll be honest, I'm not sure where the, like, I don't like this is coming from, even though it's sudden. I know, I get that, but...
Taking on that Celestia aesthetic.
That-
Ain't got time for that. I'm grown.
I mean, this just feels inevitable.
What kind of spaghetti-looking ass hair?
Okay, the hair is pretty ridiculous, though.
Heckin' big now.
Princess Celestia, did you get your hair dyed?
Does becoming a princess make you, like, just have gains?
He shouldn't be that long.
Yeah, I mean, have you watched the show?
This is so weird. What the hell did I miss?
What are those?
That's cool.
Is everybody dead?
That's a good question.
God. Did she kill Celestia and gain her powers?
Ever since I took over Celestia's school.
There needs to be more alcohol to deal with this new design of Twiggy.
Did she just have puberty too?
Send her in, Gallus.
Huh. That's a surprise.
Oh, Gallus is a royal guard.
A royal guard?
Is he like in charge?
It's
of the
nice how
royal
many
guard tower?
tiny details they added in
Good, Gallus. Wow.
to give you a
Gallus is
sense
part
of,
the
like,
guard? Okay,
where are they
okay, I
now?
can get behind that.
Sort of.
Gallus doesn't look that much older. Did Twilight just go through a growth spurt?
It's Gallus.
Who cares?
No, come on, Gallus is my favorite.
You're like on the Titanic and you're like, it's been 84 years since I've seen this show. Everything's changed.
There she is! Seafood dinner! I knew it was gonna happen.
This is the new Twilight, isn't it?
Mhm.
What's up, newbie?
Your Majesty. Lester.
Her name's Lester. Lester.
Lester?
Like Uncle Lester?
That's a weird name. Lester.
Lester Dawn sounds like a Dragon Ball Z attack.
Is sun setting over water? There's a lot of suns going on, sparkling in dusk and twilight.
Mhm.
I'm sure that's intentional. Dusk.
It's gonna come right back around, and she's gonna have a sister.
Sunrise
That's
above the ocean. I find it's a bit
From the
of
moon.
emotion this time.
I may be the ruler of Equestria, but I'm still just your teacher.
How dare you just bow to me? Where's your gift?
I'm sorry, Twilight. You can't be just the teacher when you're also ruler of Equestria. Doesn't work that way.
Where's your sacrifice?
I like that when she says, I'm so humble, I'm just your teacher. She's like, as she's saying it, she fluffs out her wings. There's this massive power move.
I like her design.
I'm just not sure it's the right place for me.
Are you saying you want to drop out of school?
Twilight sends her away to Ponyville. and then it starts again.
I could spend weeks in the
I mean, that's essentially what's happening
I wonder
here.
what this is gonna repeat.
Where have I heard this before?
Yeah, she's definitely the new Twilight.
But that's just it. I don't want to make friends.
What?
Wow!
Jesus Christ.
What? Burn the witch.
Idiot. F. Give her an F.
I take offense.
Guards, come get her!
Twilight of all ponies should understand this.
Hey, cut us introverts a break, Twilight.
That's exactly where she was.
I think I understand why this is 2 hours long.
This sounds like me in university. I arrived and I was like, guys, I'm not here to make friends.
I don't want to make friends. Fuck friends. Who cares?
I want to stay in your basement and play Minecraft.
Hey, that's confirmed for Marvel. Spike is a Thanos level threat, right?
Jesus.
He is an Avengers level threat, first off. And Twilight's noticing. I mean, they're both purple.
Cartoon reviewer Spike, who has cartoon avatar.
I was hoping to set up an independent course of study.
I will call it homeschool. A place where nobody can socialize and turn into people like Black Griffin.
I want to accomplish as much as you have someday.
Yeah, well, she accomplished all she accomplished because of friendship. Don't you watch the show, Lester?
Yeah, people wrote the show, so that's obviously gonna happen. You should have known this.
I want to do as much as you've done, minus the friend part.
You're gonna find it a little tough there, Missy.
The friends are overrated.
No one's allowed to be an introvert in this universe. No one.
Friendship looks like more of a distraction than anything else, and ultimately, a waste of time.
Wow.
Yep. We have definitely heard this before.
It's this endless circle of book horses and the
You gotta be born a book horse, and that you become the prodigy.
Understand why it's crucial to the survivability of the entire kingdom.
No.
I just don't think it's for me. Huge personal disagreement with this wavy-haired pony.
This is like going into a church and saying God's not real.
I mean,
that's how offensive she's being.
These Gen Zers,
most
they
likely.
think they know everything about everything. No, us millennials, we came after the boomers messed everything up. We know what it's like. You need to learn from us. Listen to us, because we know what's best for you Gen Zers. You don't...
What?
What?
Burn her.
No friends! You telling me that was even
I love his reaction when he just goes, "What?" Oh, that was a terrible impression.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
so long ago. No, don't do this to me.
You're not relevant anymore. That's the thesis. Bye-bye.
The main six was forced down my throat, and I loved every minute of it.
Hello, Royal Advisor right here.
Six Magnus right here.
Hello, I'm huge. How are you missing this?
Even in the future.
Check out my pet.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
She just nay-nayed.
She just keeps carrying on like Spike's not even there. Oh god, what if Spike is Twilight's delusion?
Why even make that?
How come nobody can see me?
The face was just like...
That's a very,
I'm done with you, Lester. To the dungeon.
You know what, Lester Don?
You know what, bitch?
You know what? Full name TM.
Let me tell you why your whole existence is fucking wrong. Nobody loves you. You'll never accomplish anything. And your hair's shit.
You're right.
What?
What have
I knew it. Just,
So this episode is about you don't need to make friends.
Yeah, you're getting
He's
it.
having mental breakdowns. Spike literally can't handle the fact that people can't have
His
friends.
shit is actively getting bigger.
That's a bit antithetical, isn't it?
And that's how Twilight never had any friends again. The end. Da-da-da-da, My Little Pony. It's in the end of the show. Okay, go.
Oh no. This is gonna be the last intro.
I'm not skipping the theme.
Aw. I'm gonna watch
Skip.
it.
Oh, this might be the last time we're gonna hear this. Oh, snap.
And enjoy it because it's the last time.
This is the last time we're ever gonna hear this.
I'm gonna
And
see
it's
this
never
video.
gonna
Title
change.
screen where Twilight is inexplicably small because we couldn't call this My Large Pony.
I might as well.
Everyone's forgetting how much of a jam this was. Yeah, I feel ya.
The last time we will ever see that intro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're gonna miss it. As much as you hated it, you're gonna miss it.
I don't think so.
Nah. I agree with
I'm
you.
so glad I'm never gonna have to see that again.
Exactly.
Small.
used to be a little pony, and she was mine.
This is your top student?
On this season of America's Next Top Student.
Friendships take work.
I can't handle this Sally redesign. I'm okay with Twiggy being obviously Sally 2.0. I just don't like her design.
Oh, the stained glass. Let's talk about this.
Oh yeah.
So we got
Well, on the far left is the students fighting
Bowser.
Red Bowser.
Red Bowser. Flurry Heart.
Well, she's all grown up.
She got spears behind her. Look at her. She did it. She grew into a horse.
Yeah,
Ooh.
she's a horse.
Oh, cool. Look, there's new elements of harmony down there. Zapping them into stone. Looks like Flurry Heart was coronated, so that's pretty cool.
Oh my goodness, that's Flurry Heart. This might be the only time in the entire show I actually want to learn more about Flurry Heart.
Is that Flurry?
Not me. Flurry Heart had no redeeming qualities throughout the show.
Flurry Heart.
But grown-up
Rise
Flurry
to
Heart,
power, which
maybe.
is really cool. And then the not so many six taking down a fire rhino.
This stained glass is the time we killed a child. She did.
Oh, the student 6 did something, and that stained glass.
Did something. What a way to phrase it.
So the Student 6 have fought a creature from Dauntless. Flurry Heart and the Crystal Empire survived her puberty, and they've immortalized their defeat of 3 villains, turning them to stone forevers. Maybe.
They can be complicated. They can be messy.
I still have to get into the comics.
Sounds a lot like having.
I haven't touched it,
remember the first
but
time
I plan to.
realized it might not last forever.
Oh, flashbacks, baby.
Oh, good. We're going back to a flashback. I'm not sure if I could see Twilight like that the whole episode.
Wait, a flashback to present day? Or was that present day and this is the past now? Because that's really weird.
This is a big metaphor.
Let's go back to the show that everyone
For
loves.
people who are watching the show, because they're not, the people writing this are not stupid. They know that that's going to be the end, and they're obviously writing about how people feel outside of the show, in terms of, you know, friendships and if something doesn't last forever, how can you make it? Or if you think something's not going to last forever, how can you make it last as long as possible?
I mean, yeah.
See you. Initial power ponies.
It's
Now, aren't you glad we tripled
something you
that?
gotta think about.
That's the Masked Matterhorn #1 comic. It's the cover of Action Comics #1.
That is rare. You don't want to leave that behind, Spike.
Maybe my nerd level showing here.
Power ponies, baby. Turn up.
No. You love power ponies. We're taking it.
We have
We have to sell it.
Oh. I feel personally attacked.
You'll like this. You'll like what I tell you to, won't you? Won't you?
Just like I love PlayStation, or like Nintendo. No. You taking that? Whether you like it or love it, we're taking it.
We don't have to bring the comic. I'm not even sure how much longer I'll collect it. A lot is changing, and I am getting older.
You're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older.
He is getting buffer. Trust me.
I've seen a nipple. Spike, don't you dare use that word in this home.
Comics are for babies. So says Spike.
Comics are stupid.
So he's
I'm
not
gonna become a
collecting
jock.
comics? I mean, I'm in my 30s and I'm still collecting ponies. Shut up, Spike. Fucking do it.
Just because things change doesn't mean you leave everything you love behind.
I wonder what this episode's gonna be about.
We're not making commentary on outside groups, but
Mm-hmm.
fit.
Exactly.
Existential crises.
You're not still worried about ruling Equestria, are you?
No,
No, I know how to rule with an iron fist.
I've never been more ready for anything in my life.
Speak for yourself, Twilight. I'm not ready for this.
When we were all fighting to save Equestria from T-Rex, Chrysalis, and Cozy Glow.
Haha, front page. Lena Hall is reprising her role.
Front page. Sales on pears and apples.
Like they're that close.
Look at Twilight art.
Look at her face.
She was going to war. Who got that picture?
This war photographers.
Oh, Warface Twilight.
What's this shit about pears and apples? I see that in the fucking newspaper. What's this? I want that tea, thank you.
I was there with the tri-villain fight, the war that threatened all of society, and I took pictures while on the sidelines. I don't know why that just hit me.
And there should be a pony class that you can take.
I was too busy to think about it.
Oh shit!
Lila Bond.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're so precious. Look at Lila Bond.
Look how similar.
Them being gay and shit, I love it. It doesn't even matter what happens from now on because the gays won. So, oh, this is everything. I'm gonna be a heap of tears by the time we're done.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Congratulations.
Oh, Lyra and Bon, sweetie drops.
Look at that, an entire newspaper page dedicated to the fandom.
They were on a seat in season 1 together, and look where that led them. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, amazing how the Brony fandom impacted the show from season 1 to 9, and how that marriage probably wouldn't even happen,
She's a mayor's chef.
But now it's all happening at once.
or even Derpy.
Oh, and page 6. Looks like Cranky Doodle opened a toupee shop.
Depressed donkey.
What is
it? Riding his goddamn deer. Why
Edna?
is he so sad when his hair is that good?
And Cranky's dead.
It's the obituary.
He's dead.
They all have lives here. We're moving away and they're not, and I can't help but feel like we're leaving them behind.
Not leaving them behind, but that does sound like a weird governing structure.
What if we all just drift apart?
There's so many lines in this episode that kind of hint at what's to come and also hint at it being the end. And every time I hear one, it gives me chills.
This is getting heavy.
Yeah.
This is not what I signed up for.
It was a
for this
huge
magical
build-up
show of talking ponies,
for that
thank
one
you.
last
Leaving your friends
song.
behind because you have to move on. Yeah, I've been there many times.
Shit is hitting me. I'm not gonna.
Let's
No,
let's
no,
not
I'm
get
not gonna
personal,
control
guys.
myself,
Come
'cause,
on.
like, this whole
Dude, you're not gonna control yourself. I know you're
don't
not.
see the movie. It's
I'm
like this
sorry,
show,
but you're
it's
not,
so-
and it's gonna
oh my
destroy
God,
me.
This is beautiful. I'm so happy.
Guess I hadn't thought about it.
Keep being happy, man.
Riley's able to put Spike's optimism in check.
At least if we try to be happy tears.
Maybe you should talk to them. I bet they're feeling the same way.
Royal Advisor of Awesomeness.
Yep, they're all apples.
For God's sakes, Applejack, make another label.
I like how Applejack has cornered the Apple market enough to have like an official seal of authenticity.
Write the name down of what it is.
She gained a monopoly on all apple trees.
She reads apples. Oh my God, that's not apple cider, ain't it?
My lickies.
So you're not worried about how things might change with me living in Canterlot?
Of course not.
Nah, with you gone, I can focus on what's really important. Apples.
Applejack's like,
I'm doing fine.
Yes, the old paranoid checking up on people who have unfollowed you on Twitter run.
Uh-huh.
Tell me it isn't like that.
Anywho, I really need to get all these boxes.
Again, don't make it personal. It might affect me.
Alrighty then, see you later.
Applejack is me when any of my friends ask for anything and I know that they're clearly feeling a certain way and they want me to do something and I'm just like, uh-huh, yeah, cool.
Oh my gosh, I just made a connection. Applejack's cutie mark is apples because she works at a farm.
I'm not convinced coming
Oh my God. Saber.
God, Gummy, get on your A game here. This is the coronation we're talking about.
Why would you let a baby alligator near explosives?
Why'd you put him in charge of flammables?
No, he didn't. Why did you trust him?
Why is a
Come
common
on,
question
you
for
should
Pinky?
not be trusting
There
him
is no
and his
answer. It's
belief.
always
Has
rhetorical.
he ever shown proclivity for stuff that blows up?
We know the true
Does this
nature
look
of
like the eyes of a man who knows how to take care of fireworks?
Yeah, this man
The
has
answer is
only
yes.
known fire and blood. This man doesn't believe in mercy.
I don't think I mind. No, of course not.
I don't like how much this is hitting home right now for me.
I feel for her, bruh.
What? Get this shit off my head!
Wonderful work, everyone.
I just saw it for first time in a while, and I thought it looked like the crown of thorns that Jesus wore, and I was like, oh God, what is this leading to?
Did you check Google Maps?
Eloise and Hubert, you should go too.
Is this the reason why Twilight looks like that? Is because after 3 days, she just resurrected and became God. That thought just hit me.
Too much for your little wings.
But why put them in cages? Also, that door just closed itself between shots. I can't turn it off. I'm sorry.
No, you gotta keep being yourself, man.
Single bad thing about any of it.
Fluttershy, you are the most empathic out of all of them. Come on!
I still can't tell if she does that on purpose.
It's almost as if she wants you gone.
She's the perfect character. Of course she knew along.
That feel when all your friends, like, just don't feel the same way you do.
In 3, 2, 1.
That sound effect always gets me, just the bone cracking.
Boom. Concussion.
Ooh, stupid.
That sounded like both of their skulls cracked.
Exactly.
Fucking died! You hear the sound? It just sounded. It sounded people's hooves turning into paste.
Are you sure it needs to be this complicated?
I don't want to go to the
Fire
hospital.
says you need to dial it back. That's saying something.
A high five is a very complicated maneuver. You high five at Mach 6. It's 5. It's literally like that scene from Predator. Dylan. Dylan.
Look how far
My
they've
God,
come.
I want to see more of them.
Where they're singing at the gala, to now you're seeing this end of season 9. This is really satisfying.
I wish I was there, man. I was there at the end of season 6, so I wish I had all this build up.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Darling, change is an integral part of fashion.
We change to the change we hold dear. I really love change. Have I made myself clear?
I myself am considering opening boutiques for non-ponies.
How inclusive, Rarity.
Rarity! Look at you thinking ahead. Look at you being all freaking. I'm so proud of her.
Wow, good for you.
She's grown on me these past few seasons. Fight me.
Things must evolve.
Yeah, I mean,
But it becomes
it makes sense.
Spike's still just tucking into those gems that Rarity has.
by including the webs of these star spiders.
What is the deal with star spiders? Because like we saw them hinted at and kind of teased in the past, but nothing really happened with them.
There is absolutely no
I'm not
way
sure what he means.
this will turn out bad.
Who likes bringing back more weird things from like episodes 70 years ago?
She has a sweatshop in the back full of spiders.
Does that count as a sweatshop?
Darling, I call them spiders who work here in my sweatshop.
I swear she has some Mexicans in the back. I'm telling you, Hot Diggity Diva is a piece of profit.
Wait, hold up. I thought Rarity was scared of creepy crawly spider things. Now she has them working for her? So much has changed.
Good on you.
I don't remember her being scared. I must be remembering though.
Gives her the feeling of the emptiness inside because all of her books are gone. Ooh, that hurt.
I think you're right, Twilight. I should take my comics to Canterlot.
And there's that change of heart. See, I knew you had it in you, Spike.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my Nintendo Switch wherever I go. You know, play anywhere, play everywhere.
I need one. I don't have a Switch yet, but I need
Like
one.
all of our friends.
Hold up, Twilight. That's harsh even for you.
I honestly don't know if I could be Twilight's waifu. Flash and Twi are a good canon shipping.
I don't think Nintendo cares,
Okay,
Spike.
sure.
But the commercials.
I gotta go with Big Mac so we can go over our packing list, or we won't know who gets what deliveries.
On account of Big Mac can't read the book.
Labels are your friends.
I wrote it in clear apple.
God, they're gonna make the literacy joke to the grave.
Fluttershy said poop.
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 Or they'll just poop on someone's
Oh,
carriage.
guys, come on, I'm
Which reminds me, I
I'm
need to go clean
disappointed.
my car.
And if I do overfeed them,
They'll be pooping all over everybody.
Well, I'll be living
Good
in Canada
lord.
alone. Might as well take the trade alone, too.
Ooh.
That face was incredible.
Passive aggressive.
Attitude.
Dang, girl, it ain't like that. I know it's so busy. Everybody busy nowadays. Remember when his wings weren't flapping in that shot? So she just floated forward.
Really? Oh my god.
Wow.
Don't be such a
That definitely hit me.
Salty Sally, jeez.
That was a cold buy.
Oh, stop! You're so freaking manipulative, purple dumb. Stupid.
Wow, being passive aggressive much?
Just say what the fuck you're feeling. God, how many times have we gone through this already?
I'm leaving Ponyville and none of you even care.
I beg thou pardon.
She needs to pop a Molly and sweat.
Yep.
Exactly.
Nah, you can't just jump right into the future.
It's like a flash of light, like, oh, the sun.
Warning, Twilight looks totally different, and Spike is really huge for some reason. I'm not prepared for this.
It's been so
Is he
long
wearing
since
like
we've
a
seen
Persona 5 pony shirt? Because I
bullshit
want that.
version of Twilight that I completely forgot about it.
You moved away. Your friends didn't care, and that was that.
Who's telling this?
Yeah, it makes sense.
What could possibly make you think that?
I don't know, maybe because you ignored her every request and didn't even give her the time of day.
I tried to talk to you all about how I was feeling, but you seemed more worried about what you had to do for the coronation.
Maybe if you weren't so freaking passive aggressive and just told them exactly how you were feeling, maybe they would have known exactly how you were feeling. Stupid!
It's true. I was there.
Spike's like,
I was, yeah.
I confirm this.
Y'all bitches.
I guess I thought if I made
We'll
it
see
seem
you
like
in court.
everything was okay, it would be.
This is just like with Discord and the Apple Grove of Truth. Applejack
I'm
has a
losing
truth that she
myself,
doesn't really
and it's
wanna
not even
embrace,
like an hour
so
in.
she's trying to work with
Oh
it.
I
man.
was just trying to make you feel better. That way I wouldn't feel so terrible.
God, that's a fucking mood. Throwing yourself into your work so you don't have to think about the heavy shit.
It's great. They're all repressing the reality of the show ending.
Oh
I
man.
didn't really know what friendship was.
Are you saying you used to wonder what friendship could be?
You've all taught me so much. I can't believe it all might be ending.
It's about the show ending.
All I can think about is that we won't be together. I'm literally moving
This part
away
definitely
from
made
you.
me
It's
tear up, but I think I'm
terrifying.
I
past it
suddenly
now.
get why Scootaloo didn't move away in the Last Crusade. They were saving their ammunition for this.
Self-referential in the sense that, oh, we have to split off, is the exact same thing that's happening to Generation 4.
I'm scared too.
Christ, those are the loudest tears I've ever heard in my life. Good, make them louder.
Like the rain in a pond.
Rattle to, yeah, rattle to the core.
Yep. Applejack.
Did Applejack just pull a Big Mac reference?
Reference? He's a brother.
Did you see the face?
I wouldn't say scared.
What is wrong with you, Rainbow Dash?
I'm not crying. Who cries?
Just because I
Wow.
won't say it doesn't mean I don't feel it.
Aww.
Rainbow Dash is everybody.
That's facts, bruh.
Where the hell you come from?
This is why I like her, okay? She plays tough. Deep down, she's a softie, and she cares probably more than everybody else. How could anybody not like Rainbow Dash? You're all monsters.
Well.
I just can't stop thinking about how much things are going to change.
There's so much here that applies to like the Brony fandom about like, you know, moving on and change and all that. It's actually kind of eerie.
Yeah.
This is really thick stuff, and oh,
So many lines.
We gotta be
taken out
ready
of
for it.
context that
These
apply
things
to us
need to be
Bronies.
said so that we can survive the next generation.
Dash is crying, guys.
What if we don't stay friends?
What if you unfriend me on LinkedIn?
Who's gonna teach me to read?
What if you stop posting minion memes?
All those are famous last words. High school graduation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I wish I cared more about high school so that this would hit harder.
Now you did this, Twilight.
Dang, bruh. I got something in my eye too. Like I'm saying, I ain't crying, y'all crying.
This is so sad.
If the villains were more sympathetic, they would have a much better opening to attack the main six.
Really pulled out all the
This is a
stops
grim
with
thought,
this one,
but
didn't
yeah.
they?
I know it's weird, but knowing you're all as upset as I am actually makes me less worried.
What an asshole.
Schadenfreude is magic.
My harder. What kind of life lessons are these?
That's why there's no sarcasm allowed in this react. We all have to be equally upset.
That's nice. But you should be more worried about missing the train to Camelot.
Spike, we're trying to have a fucking moment here.
Sorry I'm so late.
The episode's gonna end soon.
Oops. Bye, Starlight.
That was so sad.
Sorry, Starlight. This is a main 6 adventure.
That was a very appropriate, this isn't about you right now moment.
Third wheel Starlight.
I really needed that laugh with this episode.
And everything knocked her to the curb. She laid out. Whoa, put some chalk there.
We're all really important to each other. Me too. No.
Nope.
Oh no, we missed it.
No, you haven't.
And none of us can fly or teleport.
Like, come on.
Why did you walk? You can teleport.
How are they gonna get to the train?
Okay, we're on the train.
Up, teleport. Well, that was easy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
fuck my gag, I guess, because they did that thing that I made a joke about. Again.
You're the equivalent of Goku with
They are gonna slack in this episode. You better know that.
Too much logic.
Technically, she just kidnapped her friends.
What if a pony had been standing there, Twilight?
If she had fingers, she was like.
I hope Big Mac can
Yep.
figure out who gets what deliveries on his own.
Can Big Mac not read?
You labeled everything with the same stamp, so it's not really Big Mac's fault.
I assume these contain the finest sparkling apple juice.
This dirty swill water, backwater butler thinks he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He hasn't tasted the cider and he's talking like, man,
I
shit.
assume this is the finest.
Oh hell yeah, from the finest, from the Applejack fam. What you mean?
You dirty backwoods yokels don't know the first thing about
What do you know about
cider.
juice and apples, boy?
What do you know about sparkling cider, you goddamn swill
Is it
water?
sparkling? Are there gold flakes in it? Is this Goldschlager?
You knuckle-dragging troglodyte Neanderthal.
Just full on Sir Hammerlock.
Taxes and yup.
Oh, the sweet apple acres applesauce.
It's Gordon Ramsay.
Okay, Rumble should be fine. As far as I know, the Hell's Kitchen guy is really nice to kids.
Ooh, continuity.
Where the fuck is the lamb sauce? You, get the fuck out of my kitchen!
Glass.
The applesauce.
He just looks like a real good boy.
Yup.
Good job.
If only there was a way to find out by opening the box.
Wet apple,
Wavy
apple,
wavy apple,
no,
apple
just
with a leaf, tilted apple.
wet apple.
I like
Wet
Mary's
apple.
face. She looked at the hummingbirds like, ew, gross. And she brought spiders.
And I need to meet the Wonderbolts.
And she's gone.
I like her face. She's looking at the window like, down the inside. So she's enjoying every minute of this. Chaos. Right back where it should be.
Well, it could always be worse.
What did we just say about that?
I really feel like you should be more genre savvy.
I love Spike's face where he's like, literally, in the past 2 episodes, we have said not to say that. Don't say how can things get any worse, because they always do.
Beep beep, I'm a sheep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he actually made that
Railroad tracks.
reference.
I never knew.
They need help
The
of
singer
guys
himself.
from, Polar Express.
They still got those goofy looking fans on there.
Goodness, Twilight.
Yeah, you can't defend a castle better or a kingdom better than fans.
Just the look of someone who's alright.
Luna will be the one to ask that question. Are you alright? Seems to me you've had a nightmare.
My friends and I had a few hiccups on the way.
God, I haven't seen that main style in a while. Lesson 0. So many little callbacks. I fucking love it.
If you need a moment,
Exactly.
that's all right. It is your coronation.
Oh man, is this the coronation where she finally absorbs the waviness of the other two?
Get cleaned up. You look terrible.
Battle to the death. Bacon Brawlers 3. The Purpling.
Although, it would be nice to get started. Are you ready?
Take as long as you want, but hurry up. But take as long as you want, but hurry
Sunset
up.
Shimmer just steals that
Why
crown.
does no one ever arrive a day in advance?
Oh, I can't do it. But I bet you anything Claire can and will do it.
She can't possibly be crowned without her coronation gown.
She almost went out there naked. Wow.
Because fashion, fashion.
Citizens of Equestria and beyond.
Man, why can't they just get a chair like everyone else?
Well, she gets in her dress.
She's naked.
Goddess here, Stalin, excuse me.
Ah! Why did you light me on fire?
Oh, Big Red is there.
Oh dang, there's the Red Dragon from season 1. That's a deep cut.
This is the worst celebration ever.
My sister and I have ruled this land for quite some time.
Why aren't they in dresses? They're so last season.
When you got hair like that, they don't need
Eventually comes
clothes.
to us all.
Sounds
And
weird,
though
but
we know it can be unsettling,
it's kind of true.
Hey, I saw Capper.
Oh, there's Capper.
Show style Capper looks really interesting.
Hi again, Tempest.
There's Tempest. Oh, and Capper. Oh, this is the best. How many
This
other
is the
little
best
callbacks will
timeline.
there be? Oh, god damn it, I hate everything.
Rose and the doctor. Rose has her hoof on the doctor's hoof. They're a couple. Told you.
Derpy's studying the event in preparation for her own coronation after she overthrows Twilight.
It's like the Super Smash Brothers of ponies.
it's as natural as the rising and setting of the sun and the moon.
Aren't exactly natural in Equestria, are they?
So it's unnatural.
both of which my sister and I feel confident.
Oh, Shining's crying because he's just so happy about his baby sister. Oh, God.
They did the Liquid
Yeah.
Pride thing. See, I really like this. Like, the people making the show
They know.
remember.
They remember.
Remember everything. They
Except for
know.
that zombie episode, they remember.
It proves to me that they're just as invested and dedicated as the fans are, which is, you know, probably the reason it's been successful for so long.
And so, without further ado,
Oh no, there are still spiders.
Called it, didn't I?
Spiders?
Why are the spiders there so last minute? If she wanted the gown to glow, couldn't they just have used magic or something?
Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Do a flip! Did a flip!
Nice.
Dead. Proud of you.
Can we get that on a loop, please?
Twiggy, you had one job.
I'm just glad there isn't a Pony National Enquirer.
I may have fallen, but I got back up. I don't need no life alert. I run this town.
Whoa! Whoa, heck yeah!
Oh, that's kind of neat.
That was really cool. The crown is the both of them. That's fucking bitchin'.
I'm starting to get those proud tears.
Oh,
because I'm
dude,
happy
hold
she
together,
finally got her like
man.
thing, her like princess crown and stuff like that, and it's just like, oh god. it's
Please,
really
I'm
cool.
begging you. You are my lifeline for me surviving this video.
These aren't the snacks I promised, but it's all I could find.
One carrot for all those birds.
Untitled Goose Game.
Dang it, I was gonna say
Snacks
that.
I want. I ain't gonna crown no fucking princess. Mm-mm.
Autobots transform and roll out.
I know what you did there, Hasbro.
Yeah.
And Rainbow Dash arrives.
This is just gonna turn into a massive shit show, isn't it?
Oh, this is about to go chaotic.
Dash is the fastest pony in Equestria. She couldn't get to the Wonderbolt compound and back to Camelot before the whole thing took off. What?
Well, of course, everything needs to be conveniently timed for failure.
She barrel rolled for that fucking crown.
Oh, don't remind me of barrel roll. I just received the news that that dude
Everybody
died,
here.
and I'm bummed.
To Twilight. To Twilight.
There's Lyra and Bonbon in the background. They look so cute. Oh my god.
Oh, look,
kid's holding
it's
his.
girlfriend.
Oh my god! I mean, I like the fact that everyone's there, and then like Lyra and Bonbon are sitting close to each other, and they're married, and like that's canon. But it's just, oh, this is crazy. Like I love this. I'm just smiles. I'm all smiles right now.
Ooh, that's the sauce. Oh no. No.
I like my cider thick and chunky.
And everyone's drinking applesauce.
Really want something I can take a bite out of.
It's like an apple smoothie. It'll be
We
great.
expect liquid, but got a solid. Ooh.
Oh, no. That is on you, Miss I Don't Believe in Labels.
I like how Granny's even looking at him like, you're gonna get the back of her hoof later.
Oh no, I feel for you, Big Mac.
Spice is like,
Close enough.
Luna.
You fucked up, but it's okay.
Oh, Luna, you prankster.
That's fine. I love how
Good luck ruling this
My
place.
favorite princess.
She just rolls with it. She's like, close enough. We're good. It's done.
Celestia and Luna are like, this is a really convoluted, stupid ass ceremony.
Okay, I get it now.
Oh, I forgot this was a thing.
Get it? Adjust your eyes, my man.
Don't interrupt.
Your coronation was such a disaster that you and your friends never really recovered, and that's why you all drifted apart.
perfect. The end. Hope you all enjoyed the show. It's been a wild ride.
God, I
See you
wish.
guys later.
Just go out on a cold note and I'd be like, sweet, I have no emotions.
Don't talk to him.
Well, you're half right.
Yeah, you're half right. Let her finish the story.
What really happened is that they all died.
Yeah, you're half right.
Let her finish the story before
The episode's not over
Celestia.
yet.
This was the season 1 finale. This was Best Night Ever. The exact same thing happened in Best Night Ever. Is this a callback? If it is, then
I mean,
cool.
sort
If
of,
it's
yeah.
not, Then, funny accident. Best Night Ever is my favorite episode ever.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
To her maid.
Looks very sticky.
Oh.
So hard to find a sitter with a sense of humor for little cheese.
No.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, yep. Those faces. Oh, man.
What?
Excuse, what?
What? What?
They can procreate?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What is that?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I assume that's what the rest of the video is gonna sound like.
Nuh-uh.
Whoa.
Not possible. Unbelievable. Ridiculous.
Who that baby from? Who that baby from?
Pinky and cheese sandwich bucked. They bucked. Oh my god.
I can't.
It's so weird to think that Weird Al Yankovic lost his virginity in a franchise on this random day.
There's a baby Weird Al?
I can't even process that she has a kid.
Pinky and cheese sandwich confirmed. Oh yeah.
Ray Spence is strangely silent.
Oh my god, little cheese.
Yeah, you know what? My OTP is Pinky Dash, and it will always be Pinky Dash, but
It will always be
I
Pinky
love
Dash.
this.
Yeah.
She's
Exactly.
Heavens, they're multiplying.
Little cheese? I mean, at least it's not cheese pie.
Is it a cheesecake?
Cheese pie.
Did Weird Al Yankovic Pony have sex with Pinkie Pie?
What universe are we living in?
We've all wondered throughout the years which one of these ponies is gonna fuck.
Pinkie fucks.
She does.
Pinkie Pie got laid.
Oh, little cheese. She forked the big cheese.
Cheese sandwich, Weird Al cheese, stuck his mushroom tip and Pinky sugar walls. That is canon.
We don't need to.
Pinky has been.
We don't need to
Oh my
visualize this.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
We just let it
I'm
happen.
not sure if it's a flex that you can go out and say, yeah, canonically, I have a child with this colorful horse.
Pinky has a kid with cheese sandwich. What? What?
Oh my gosh. Are they all gonna have kids? Oh my gosh, wait. Did my sister get married? Oh my. There's gonna be some too.
Oh, I love that. That was so sweet.
I would have been here sooner, but you would not believe.
Oh, now this is nice.
Here for Rarity's gray hair.
Rarity looks like one of those 1940s starlets.
Oh my god.
Yeah, true.
Rarity,
I'm all
you
for
have
it.
Aged with grace, darling. Oh my god, yes, queen. Yes.
I like her, the gray. I think it looks really pretty on her.
It looks good on her.
That gray hair.
They're old. Oh my god, they're old.
She looks like she's about to skin 101 Dalmatians.
I mean, you're not wrong.
She looks like she's a 10th level Karen ready to ask for everything in the tri-state area.
There's so many things like, oh, I don't like it, but I do like it, but I don't like it.
Now I'm getting Revenge of the Nerds flashbacks.
Worm, sir. What is a worm?
Maybe we could get to places on time if you let me do some of the chores instead of always doing everything yourself.
Maybe I would if you did them the right way.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
A couple.
Is what?
Wait a second. Wait a second. So are AJ and Rainbow Dash? I mean, I know.
Just these visceral body motions is
Okay then. I mean,
is pretty much this entire episode.
Applejack and Rainbow Dash are the coolest gay ants in fucking history.
I mean,
bet they like make
that's
motorcycles
the
together
quietest
and
statement, and I agree with it.
pies on Sunday.
That's totally a married thing to say.
They're
Lesbian!
They're arguing like an old married. They're arguing like an old married couple.
It's like you just gotta say it twice to reaffirm it. Like,
real. Ashley Ball got to get with
yeah, that's another thing.
I'm literally crying. This makes no sense. I'm so confused. Why are they still the same size? I'm so confused. Hold on. So that means Scootaloo and Apple Bloom are
Their size, yeah.
sisters?
Ooh, my shipping senses are tingling.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my god, yes! I'm so happy for the gays.
Oh. So begins the ambiguous moment of people
Yeah,
discussing
Race
whether
Fest, come on.
AJ and Rainbow were fucking.
Oh, it's not ambiguous.
I think
They're
it's-
together. 100%.
Because when I do chores with my friends, people go, yeah, they fucking.
Are they implying
Jesus.
Apple Dash?
Maybe she was just helping her. That's what that is. We're not gonna. No. Nope, we're not having that canon.
Didn't I say that, like, at the beginning of something? Like, oh, yeah, we'll find out that they got married or something?
Wait! What does that make me? I'm confused. Am I gonna get shipped with someone? Let's see.
And, yeah. Apple
That's such a
Dash,
weird
she's wearing
feeling.
Granny Smith's scarf. I guess you just loaned that to her today, right? Right?
Yeah.
She's
mhm.
wearing Granny's scarf. Oh, Granny.
Granny's dead.
I just can't, you guys.
I'm Granny Smith. You can tell I'm old because I'm dead.
Our Fluttershy in Discord.
Here you go, Fluttershy. Your lunch. Have a good fun. Have a fun
Yeah, that
day.
part was weird a bit.
Freaking believable.
Discord is with Flutter. Okay, all right. I understand. I understand that there's change. I understand that things have to be different. I need more wine to process.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to react. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not opposed to any of this. Wow.
Race, what have I been missing?
Don't let this happen.
Don't let this happen.
This is awesome.
I am so glad that Fluttershy and Discord still have a good friendship. Like,
Sure.
that is a friendship that transcends
Just keep saying that word.
time and space.
Fluttershy is so
Just
cute.
keep being in denial.
Also, she's staying Discord.
Discord's headed to an O&O convention where he'd be joining us.
An O&O convention? Oh, that's actually a pretty cool way to write out Discord.
Oh my god, they all have little bags under their eyes. It's so cute.
Oh god, they all look so old and tired. That's okay, guys. Me too.
I like how visually they're older because they have the lines
Yep.
under their
Yeah.
eyes, and their hair's doing this a bit.
I would have liked to see the characters have, like, matured a bit.
It reminds me of how old I'm getting. And how old we're all getting. It's like, this show's been around for
Yeah, they didn't really change their
almost 10 years.
model much.
They just surround her like, yes, you will become one with the friendship.
She texted everybody in her Discord server. Everybody come through. This girl wildin'. Talking about I ain't got friends. We'll see to the end.
I just assumed that since you aren't together all the time now.
Not gonna change today. You thought.
Yes, let us mock the non-believer.
They're kind of like Jello shooters.
Can we just stay in this time? Just stay here, please.
I feel bad for him.
Twilight.
We literally had this exact scene in Best Night Ever.
They've come a long way since the Grand Galloping Gala.
That's gotta be a callback, right?
I know maybe it wasn't the coronation you planned.
It's not the coronation you deserved, but it's the one you need.
Since you're moving away, we thought if you missed any of us, or Ponyville, this might help.
It's a book called Go Fuck Yourself because you pushed me over when I was trying to give you your present, you piece of shit. Leave to Canterlot and never come back. You're canceled, Twilight. Fuck you.
Whoa. Let's see what it. Ooh. Oh. Whoa.
A book of memories, sponsored by Apple, with live photos.
Every page is its
I
own
would
episode.
not want a book of memories.
DVD set of the entire series of My Little Pony. That's so precious.
A DVD of all of the previous 8 seasons of all of your memories.
Yeah.
That's right, Twilight. While you were figuring out the magic of friendship, we figured out the magic of television. Your
Magic of
Twilight was a
documenting.
long staged event, and now we're releasing it on special edition box set as The Twilight Zone.
It's a clip
Order
show.
now
Yeah, you were
for
expecting a super show joke, but
$19.99.
Instead, you get a really bad pun. That's cool. I'll let myself out.
We got you a book of Kyrospawn videos.
Whoa.
Deuces.
It's a motion scrapbook. That's like some Harry Potter shit.
Still
Okay.
here. I'm still
Sets
alive.
it up as copyright claims from Hasbro.
How are they going to include this episode?
The coupon to Applebee's for 2 for 1.
Is that the original book? The one we've been
No.
reading for 9 years?
Aww, it's a book of memories. Always have this to look back on. I love it. But I don't want to only look back.
Yeah, I don't want to look back either. Let's go back to the future and let's figure out who else is dating, please.
I don't want to just look back. I look forward to your deaths.
I suggest we meet once a moon.
Really cool continuity here that her.
What's the moon? How long is the moon? I don't
First world
understand.
decree is ruler of a Equestria?
Is to force you all to live with me. I learned so much.
Force you all to hang out with me. Yeah, friendship.
Is to establish this council of friendship.
You're not there, Starlight.
You and your friends would find your way through.
Who's gonna be the next
Now I
Celestia?
know. This world spins faster than you know.
We know Equestria is in the perfect hoof.
Head looks so naked without the crown.
Sally looks naked without her tiara.
I was kind of hoping they would age like drastically after they gave up their crown.
Nah, they're immortal.
And while we'll always be here if you need us.
Did you hear the drag of the dress? Attention to detail, fellas. Somebody in the Foley sound room.
Put it in.
Right?
Yeah.
It's time for us to be on our way.
My planet needs me.
You just said you'd be here.
We hope you'll come and visit us in Silver Shoals.
They're going to like a retirement home, but why?
Please tell me Silver Shoals is in Florida.
Don't they still have magic?
Oh, it
They can
is.
just
We
live
have
wherever
that.
they want?
Silver Shoals sounds like a retirement home.
They're just straight up going to the retirement community.
We're going to assisted living, Twilight. We'll see you around.
What? They're just gonna sit and play backgammon all day?
I mean, yeah, they're old immortals.
Their goodbye.
But now it's time for you to rule on your own.
But she's not a weird, elongated, skinny-shaped pony like you guys yet. How is she gonna rule? That's apparently very important. You grow a certain way at a certain point if you're gonna rule, apparently. This is the ideal horse body. You may not like it, but this is peak performance.
Pump that alicorn. Like, oh penis. I said penis.
You're all more than capable.
This is so dramatic. I like don't even know what to say.
This is the council of friendship.
It's coming up. I'm not ready.
Shadow government.
They stand in judgment, and you have been found wanting.
This looks like the front of a warship. Icebreakers with smaller fronts.
This time every moon.
I still don't know how long a moon really is.
Rainbow Dash is the cutest butch lesbian
Mhm.
I've ever seen. I don't know what this like turtleneck leather combo is, but I'm digging it. And her hair, on point.
True.
What she means is...
Bitch, I said what I said, alright?
Oh, she's wearing Granny Smith's
Yep.
shawl.
I mean, I understand that this is in the future, but Granny,
I guess if they don't have to fade away, maybe making friends isn't the waste of time I thought.
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
Yeah, that's different to what I predicted. I predicted it's fine to be an introvert.
They missed an opportunity here to make Lusterdon's cutie mark a synthwave sun.
I've been so focused on my studies, I wouldn't know where to start.
Become friends with 13 people on Facebook by the end of the day. I swear on my soul, you will not be seeing this. You must connect with 5 professionals on LinkedIn by the end of the day. If you haven't connected
Who are these guys? I want to keep watching them.
Penguin by the end of this month.
That's alright, because I know exactly where to send you.
Send her to Ponyville.
To the dungeon.
oh, she's gonna send her. Oh no, we're doing this.
Say go to Ponyville. I dare you. I double dare you.
Oh my gosh. If they go into a silent musical montage where she sends her to Ponyville in a chariot just like Twilight, I'm gonna lose it.
I already. Fuck you. We're doing this. Oh, okay.
Take my place and my curse.
Okay, that's the end. There's still more. This is the part where I feel like I'm gonna cry because
Yeah.
Oh god.
Mhm.
Okay, here we go.
When I started out,
Of course, we need to end on a musical.
We have magic.
It sounds like that.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no. I'm leaning back. Oh no. Dude, come on. Live.
Holy
We must all
balls,
live.
That was instant transmission.
this is where the magic lives.
Oh God, it's happening.
Stop.
Oh, they're married.
Stop.
Lyra Bond has aged with grace and beauty. I love it.
Oh, look at them being so cute. God damn it. I'm so happy the Lyra Bond is a thing.
Yeah, me too.
Derpy's still delivering the mail.
No. Wait, Derpy was a mayor chef last episode. Now she's a male mayor?
There they are.
Capitalism sucks.
Every pony has like a line under their eye to indicate they're old now.
It really just makes them look tired.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Which is fair, because, like, the lives they've lived, they deserve a nice
I already
long
got my
rest.
line, so
Not dead,
out of
but,
my
you
eyes.
know,
I
they deserve
understand.
to
I totally
fucking
get it.
die. How dare they save
I'm no
everyone over
longer a child.
Was it Colt's cutie mark a Zamboni?
Great.
How the magic of friendship grows.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, those are the babies.
They're old now. They're adults now.
I do appreciate them kind of doing the throwback of all the Ponyville characters all grown up.
Oh god.
I don't like this.
Dude, Gummy! Wait. Oh my god, you see Gummy?
Wow. Gummy is very big.
God damn!
What have you been feeding Gummy?
Did Gummy grow big?
Gummy could not be contained by his small form.
Oh, Gummy's huge!
Oh, Gummy got bigger.
They saw the buff reptile thing was working for Nintendo.
Everyone's been watching Jaxblade videos in this future.
Yep.
Gummy!
Exactly.
Oh, there he is. So, okay, cool.
And then there's Jizz.
There's Jizz. I thought about it. Where's Angel Bunny and all this? I still got beef with him.
Notice Spitfire isn't present, as she's saying we're still here together.
Where are the Wonderbolts? I need to know this history. What's going on with the Wonderbolts?
I just realized Rainbow Dash became Spitfire. That's pretty cool.
Come on, there's still time to show Vinyl one last time. Let's do this. Come on.
All these years, and Sunburst never understood the use of a comb.
I mean, yeah.
Is Starlight with Harry Potter? Oh,
I think that's
so
more
nice.
implied,
All the shipping came true.
but sure, I can accept that ship.
This, I'm so happy. Hey, there are the pillars. As pillars. They're probably dead.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. CMCs.
Hey, the CMC are actually big.
Actually,
Look at
big.
their eyes, they grown up, bro. It's crazy, bro.
And Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo, they're all adults. Oh my god.
Hey, they're grown up.
They're still good.
I'm losing myself.
Oh, they're old and different. I don't like
I
change.
wanted to strengthen myself before this moment.
Oh my god, you're right.
I like that Scootaloo's still a cripple.
Oh, the CMC are old. Notice Scootaloo's wings are still small.
He's not comfortable coming into a room. He's like, hey! He seems like security threat.
Yeah, I know, man. Be a man, we can hold it.
Oh my gosh, we're teaching! Look at our teachers!
I love how attached she is. It's
Yo, and they teachers.
It's very sweet.
Yes, bruh. Grow up, you glow up. Like, yeah.
Oh, how come everyone's the only one that gets clothes? We're big. That's
dude,
who we're
you can
big.
realize
We're
it. You can
big.
realize it.
We're
It's
giant.
not.
We're
It's not her
giants.
clothes.
Oh, that's so cute. We're teachers.
Wow, this is a lot, man. Dude, I'm good. Just on my legs though. They haven't made it up to the upper half yet.
Oh, God, Ray,
I'm so tempted to turn away. Dude, you're my weakness. Stop.
The Kieran's got out and they're here now and god damn everything.
No, they're still working on getting Diamond Dogs.
They're getting these tears out of me slowly and surely.
Watch is
How dare
literally a
you?
melting pot now. Pretty sweet.
Come on, old as hell Vinyl, give it to me. I want Vinyl with a walker, and she's
Does she
still got
appear?
a bear on each arm, because she's old as hell, but
Yeah.
Vinyl fucks.
Rar cougar. Oh, I didn't notice that tree there before.
I can't believe Granny Smith is fucking dead.
Granny's dead.
wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh.
Mac had a kid with Sugarbill.
They got a cat.
They had a little son.
But they have a kid, okay, that's a surprise.
I'm gonna drown in these feels right now.
Dude, it's alright, man. I don't blame you.
Big Mac's
He
like
has
this.
dad hair.
This is an old man. It's been like again, like it's been like 2 years, and he's literally like old.
Don't stop believing.
She's so big! Yona, Rocket the Diamonds.
Nah, man.
I know.
I'm ugly crying.
No.
Yo, this looks great.
Wait,
are
they?
I'm holding it together.
No. And a high school romance actually worked out. That's rare.
Interspecies relationship right there.
They just throw so much at us in one episode. It's too much.
She got with Sam
Stop,
Bar, good for
stop.
him.
Man.
Yak smash in that house.
Of all the things to procreate.
Well, Angel had babies. Angel had babies.
Oh my god, Angel had sex many times.
Literally, F like rabbits.
My theory is those aren't even Angel's kids, they're just multiverse angels that Discord brought out.
Angel got some smash gun.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, I'm snotting.
Oh.
Hey, yo, Cluster gonna love Discord.
I love Flutter's hippie mane, by the way. It looks like her and Tree Hugger became BFFs, and I approve of that.
I know. It's me right now. If his face came, that would be me. This part killed me.
Hey, look at this.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, why wasn't Sakura in this episode? Where was she for all of this? I kind of miss her now.
Mm.
This is fantastic.
It's so good.
This is so well done. I love what they've done here at the end.
Yeah.
It's a good way to bring it all together.
Oh god.
It's hard to commentate. I understand.
Oh man. Shit, this hit me hard, man.
Yeah, I can see that.
Derpy.
They're just bringing back all the characters, even as like a hey, look, there they are.
This is nice.
Mm.
Freeze! There she is! There she is! Hey!
There she is.
There's Octavia.
Go ahead and flip it. Just imagine just flipping it.
Her parents are there. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't want to cry.
Me neither.
Oh.
I already cried last time. Don't make me do it again.
Also, the music's really good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But if you do cry at this scene, you're valid.
Yeah.
This is a blast from the past, so wow.
There's sunset.
That's just so long. He said that sunset. Yeah. This da 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 part is what broke me. Man. I know. Oh god. Oh, I was prepared for it. Yeah. I'm a strong man.
Daniel, you son of a...
Yeah, Daniel just gave us one last hurrah.
Guess she learned a lesson today. Don't question Twilight, Mother Love, and Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah. Okay, I can guarantee at least one tear came out. There could be more. I mean, these guys clearly, it's tough to get over. Yeah.
Yep. All right. That's that.
If one of you says that's all, folks, I'm going to leave this reaction.
Is the book closing that gets me at the end.
Yeah.
Like, that's what got me the first time I watched this.
The book. They ended it with the book.
Yeah. I can't help but feel the same thing
Now I
they're
got it.
feeling. Yep.
Wow. Wow. What a trip, man. Why am I sad?
Why is this not done yet? I don't want it to be done, but like...
Oh shit! They closed the book. Oh.
Yeah.
That one gets you.
That's got me.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm there. Oh my god.
Yeah, do it with a smile on your face. That's... Yeah.
Oh, it was good. It was good. I'm there.
I'm crying hard, man.
Oh,
I'm
it's
sorry.
alright, man.
I'm a big buff guy. Crying over
It's
fucking
alright,
size.
you're super strong.
They did it! They did it! Fuck! Fuck! They did it!
Oh.
Alright.
If they keep
Well,
cutting to Jax, I might tear up
That's
again.
the end.
Oh, man.
Close the book on
End
a generation
of chapter.
to remember. Wow.
This will be remembered for sure.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It ended on the
Yeah,
page
it
turn.
started, yeah.
Oh god damn it.
I this whole time too. I was watching. I'm like, it's probably not gonna get me. I mean, it might, but it did.
Oh, we
got
all
me.
thought.
I literally would never have done so much stuff on the shows.
Yeah.
It's just so
Yeah.
cool that we did this 9 seasons.
Ironically, I've started doing this after the show was over, but
The book.
I'm still
Right?
proud of what the show's
Right?
done.
I mean, duh.
Whoa. First of all, okay, whoa. Big whoa.
The book closes.
All the woes.
And then we cut to Twilight Sparkle opening the book to begin her adventure anew.
God damn it. That was
Oh,
very
imagine if Gen
evil.
5 started
Fuck.
with the open the book stuff.
This was a really solid
Oh, man.
way to wrap everything up.
I agree.
And again, for me, I think back to not just the show, but everyone I've met because of the show.
Yeah, I can't even
Everything
imagine.
that's happened with me because of, whether it's Bronies React or anything else, it just hits me because, it's this has been a major life changer, major, and it's all your and it's
Yeah.
all her fault.
It's all her fault. That's such a way to phrase it.
I wouldn't have been creative on YouTube.
Dude, I
I would
know.
have done a lot of stuff so fun, man.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not crying. I'm just gonna drown my sorrows in more wine. You'll make me feel better, wine.
I'm gonna go blind with all this water in my eyes.
That's crazy. Ooh. That's
Oh.
not okay.
I mean, I just
I'm like
think back to
repressing it all.
All the years of conventions and all of the.
I wish
all
I
the
was
time,
alive
all the
in that
effort,
era
all the
so I could go
hours
to a
that
convention,
just put
man.
into the fandom
Oh,
and
man.
inside of it, and again, it's so cool that we were able to have it all tied up.
Mhm.
So I got mine right here. Yeah. Oh man!
I really don't know what the reaction of everyone else watching this is going to be. If everyone else is like either sobbing and crying or just cracking jokes, I'm torn somewhere in the middle, honestly.
Yeah.
This is a big moment, but at the same
A
time,
lot of people were
you know,
silent, which I feel is appropriate.
Yeah, I guess that's it. It's a big moment.
It's big. Yeah, it's big.
Yeah. Great. It's finally over. Great way to end it.
Finally over.
It was and all of it was great. Not just the finale, but all 9 years of this has just been amazing.
Yeah.
It's
It
really
is.
fucking done.
I just want to say,
Mhm.
everyone out there who's watching this, even though I'm really crying mess right now, it was such a bit. I don't care.
You're not. It's normal. It's
It
a
made me
dude
like
thing.
want to be more creative and meet all these people. So I'm sorry.
Anyone that's put time into the show, anyone
It's
that's
fine.
put time into the fandom, anyone that's
God,
You
anyone
gotta
that's
do your
just
crying exercises to
been
make sure
part
you're
of
still
the
a man.
audience, been part of the fandom and is put,
Oh,
you know,
we're
like
still gonna get
comments or,
emotional for
a
this
like
next
or
hour.
a share or just you know that have come up over the years and said how much they've enjoyed the Bronies React stuff.
You
Like,
were on a
this hit me
show
at
with
BronyCon,
Steve
but,
Harvey, dude. Look
you know,
how
it's
far
hitting
you've
me
come.
probably harder now.
I love you all. I love you all so much. You're so great.
I
You
know.
made me feel like I can do something.
You guys
to
are
change
great.
People and
Mm-hmm.
thank you. I'm so grateful I got to be part of this.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Guys,
dude.
this is,
I saw him
been
post on
amazing.
Twitter after
It's been an incredible ride.
the series finale, and
And
it was basically that.
Tie-in
and,
for everything here. So, wow, it was good.
Good stuff.
It was really, really good.
I promised myself, I was like, I'm gonna pull out the tissue box, I'm not gonna cry, and I fucking ended up crying.
Dude,
It's been the
same.
ride of a lifetime, and it's not over. There's still so much to come, so much to experience. You just focusing on the fandom side. There's so much to this. We're not going anywhere.
It's also
Yeah,
a
I mean
slow
that as a
burn after you
whole,
see that episode
fandom-wise.
too. Like if you don't break
And I also mean
down
that,
in the last
you
2
know,
minutes,
the
you're gonna
foreseeable
cry
future
in the
Bronies
10
React.
minutes after the episode ended, because there's a lot of thinking time, like he's doing.
I don't think I've ever
A lot of
followed
processing.
anything this long.
Yeah.
Saber had seen this before me, and all he told me was he cried.
Yeah.
And I'm like, by the time we were getting near the end of this, I'm like, I wonder if I missed the part where I was supposed to cry at. And then the song started up, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this is probably gonna be it.
I'm so grateful, honestly. I'm honestly like just this show did a lot for me, and it took me out of my shell, made me want to be more creative and meet all these
Mhm.
great people. And I'm just so grateful.
Same, actually. I
Thank you
relate
all
to
so
that.
much. This is so pathetic. I hate it.
Did you cry?
I started writing because of the show. Not good writing, but you
Even
know.
Applejack doesn't actually do that.
Oh man, I love you guys. All the friends I made. I love you all so much. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Again,
too.
I wish
Pass
I'd
on
seen
like
this
you
show
did
much
Joanne's.
earlier, and I could feel what he's feeling right now.
man.
I guarantee I would be as bad as he
Rich,
is.
you happy? You happy? You got a big brolic dude crying on your videos about cartoon horses? Oh my god.
yeah, I'm sure
it's
he's
so
happy.
funny, yeah.
Symbolically, I'm in outer space now.
Yeah. That's symbolism right there. uh. What the hell? It was.
You're laughing. You were sobbing when you watched it.
I have to add some levity. Everybody's probably crying right now in the React. Jax crying, you bitch. Ray Seth, you bitch. Paleo, you bitch.
They
I
are
don't care crying out, you
bitches,
bitch.
but yeah.
Black Griffin, you the ultimate bitch. Oh, the book closed.
Wow, he really did that.
Is it over?
Oh my god.
Ponies, stay forever. You know the light. Done. It's over. No, stop.
It ends here. Everything ends here.
Wait.
You're heckling.
You gotta take off your pants now because it's all over. That sounded weird, but whatever. Oh man. I could answer this question.
How MLP changed my life. In the musicians chat, we would, send very rough drafts of what we were working on, and we would give each other critique and, give each other tips. Everyone was kind of pushing each other to be their best. I don't think I've been in any
This
other
reminds
community
me of when I
that's
was doing like interviews for people
so
at the end of
tightly
high school,
and capable
and
of driving you so much.
I was
Also
barely
shown
keeping
me
it together, and editing all this is what it
a
reminds me
vibrant,
of.
positive
I don't know
community
why
can do.
this is coming out
It's given
now,
me family.
but sometimes I just miss my high school
It's
years when I should have
just
done
shown
more.
me how much positivity can come out.
It's a weird revelation of the segment, but
so much creativity.
yeah.
It really sets it apart from other fandoms.
Mhm,
It really
absolutely.
has helped
I
me
agree.
develop my skills as a musician. In the Brony community, I was able to really get those skills honed quite rapidly because I was in a community on Skype for Brony musicians, and they really helped me out. Started making like really good songs in
Yeah.
like less than a year.
Where does musicians become like
Supportive and wanting to help
the
with creative endeavors. I've met a lot of people in
the
fandom, and you know,
I don't know, like the golden chalice of this fandom? How did that become like the
have
best
so
thing
many
out of
new
it?
friends that
I
I've
still
not
don't
had
know, and it's
before,
amazing.
and I'm going to different
Look at the
causes
journey
and
you
seeing
made,
some
man.
people.
Look at
My
what you've
transition's been
done.
happening
Yeah.
since, last
That's
June,
crazy.
and so
Especially
many
for people
have
following
been like,
this journey, for
"Holy shit, I
other
didn't
people.
know
It's
this
seeing
about
this.
myself until you came
Yeah.
out." There's so many people who are thankful to me as someone who is able to be on like silly videos like this. That's really meaningful that
Yeah.
people look up to me in any kind of way. I know it's sad because this is the end, but cheers to new beginnings.
My name's Jaxie Herbert.
That's exactly what it is. I agree 100%.
Videos on YouTube between around 2011 to 2014. So I started relatively early during season 1. And I met a
I wonder
group
if I've
of,
seen your
friends
videos.
and,
I might
traveled
have.
from the UK to the US. You know, we effectively formed like a music group together. We made a bunch of stuff, and we are still friends to this day. And the thing that brought us
Yeah.
together in the first place was MLP, and as such, I feel like that is something I can always be thankful for MLP for you know bringing us together and creating an everlasting friendship.
Actually quite a terrible person. Before MLP came along, I did a lot of things I
Oh,
shouldn't have
hey.
done, and things I regret immensely. Now I'm a much better person for it. Still not perfect, no one is, but yeah, it gave me
Prince
insight
Webber.
into what being
I love his
a
music.
good person is and why I should want to. I've been to places I would never have dreamed of going. I've done things I would have never dreamed I'd be doing. Met people I had no idea I'd ever meet, and made new friends along the way. It's truly something
I wish I had those cards,
cliche
man.
in saying that it's something magical. It really is.
Sorry,
nothing I've ever experienced in my life
I
has
shouldn't
been
be
anything like it.
interrupting them, but like,
So yeah, I can.
I still feel like I have to
the show
commentate
itself, the
until
fandom,
I
the people
answer
who make
these
the show.
questions.
It's been something special, and I hope G5 lives up to that.
MLP for me has changed my life in a way that I can't even begin to describe because, you know, as a lonely 19-year-old sitting in his room in 2011 and trying to rebuild my life, finding something as simple as that and as nurturing a community as I found in MLP was something that changed my life for the better in almost every conceivable way. I had never experienced popularity before, and it helped to not only give me a taste of it, but it also helped to really humble me and teach me the kind of person that I wanted to be, because I started out as a piece of shit. MLP and the fandom and the people that I have met through it have helped to ultimately shape the person that I am now. And
Yeah.
I really can't
We all shook off a lot of those
what my life would
bad
be like
qualities
if I hadn't
slowly
failed,
as
even
we
though I don't
as we experienced the
participate as
show, and I
heavily
think
as I
that's
do, it
really
still
cool that
is a
this
part of
show
my
managed to do
to
that. And
have
through
the
other people
opportunity to leave
involved,
an impact
that you get to meet through that and help
on
each other with
something
your
like
issues.
this
Like,
is incredible, and MLP
it goes
gave me
further
that
beyond
opportunity.
that, and it's amazing.
Go to so many new cities and attend so many events I never would have gone to, learn so many new skills I never thought I could learn. I interviewed people I never thought I could meet. I made friends from parts of the world I never thought I would go to. For me, what was important was the people.
Amazing how far these
that
people
I
have
met
gotten.
and the people
What
who
kind
I
of
still
fandom does that?
great friends with today.
My name is Silent. I'm an audio engineer and an orchestral music producer. It's been about 7 years since I was on Bronies React. First discovered the show when I was in college. I had just gotten started and really wasn't liking what I was doing. Discovered all of this other music that was being created by the fandom. The amount of talent that came from this music community is just incredible.
I know,
And you've got
it's
some
weird.
guys that have gone on to
It's
make music
awesome.
careers of their own that got their start here. I decided
Mhm.
I wanted to do that because I love soundtrack music. So I decided to pick up on it myself, and I don't know if I ever really would have. I still talk to a lot of those guys to this very day, and they're great people, and I'm thankful for them being in my life. My years in this community have been some of my best years. If it weren't for this show, I may never have become as ingrained in audio work as I am now.
MLP has changed my life in a lot of ways. It allowed me to find my passion in music and rapping and writing. Before I became a brony, I didn't really have friends. When my popularity just exploded overnight with my music and being featured on EQD, I suddenly found people who wanted to get to know me, who wanted to work with me, who wanted to be my friend. One of the biggest blessings in my life. I've met a lot of people over the years
Crazy.
that have just changed me for the better as a person, and it was thanks to this show.
The show's been a pretty core part of my life for the past 8 years. I mean,
Hey,
stuff up.
I watched your stream like a week ago.
For those of you who don't know,
I love your Danganronpa
the person who
playthroughs,
was
live
one of
streams.
the editors and coordinators for Pony's The Anthology series. I got to that point through 8 years of continuously learning how to do editing work. Seeing other people do videos with this show was what got me to start. 2011 me would be mind blown of like how much skill and how many advances in skill I had made. It allowed me to explore my more artistic side. It allowed me to learn how to be comfortable with myself in front of, I guess, a crowd, doing stuff in front of conventions and panels. It helped me make a lot
Amazing
of
how
friends. I
his
grew
videos
where I
became
lived with people who
legendary.
I met through this fandom. I have my current job tangentially because of an acquaintance I have. I probably am with my current partner because of people who I knew in this fandom. It's been
That's
a
true
great
for
8
me.
years, and I would not trade any of it for the world.
I'm Ian, or Artie Spartan.
I'm Thomas, aka Twilight.
They have faces. Who knew?
Our helmets off for the first time and you cry. Oh, fuck. My journey began 2011. I was up in Kodiak, Alaska with the military. My first winter away from family. If you know anything about living that far up north, you get about 2 hours of daylight. It was rough. I was tired, I was depressed all the time. I was away from family and the holidays were coming around. So a friend introduced me to the show. It was like a nightlight. I could have lived without it, but it was definitely helpful. Through that, I met a lot of friends that were on the internet with the military. I went to my first con in TrotCon, and I went there with security, and that's where I met this guy. As a person, I kind of realized, okay, you know, not everyone's as well adjusted to me, to social interactions as I am. And I got to meet people that were different from me, and I mean, as cheesy as that sounds, I got to appreciate people that weren't me. I met some great
True.
friends that I'll have for life. I met my girlfriend. Has my life changed at all? Absolutely.
It seems like a common theme, and I understand why.
I can't draw. I suck at music. I can build armor okay, so this is the only way I'm gonna do it. And he was just running security, and it's just me doing my usual I'm a goof in armor. We just started keep playing off each other, and it was a real good time. Has My Little Pony changed my life? Absolutely. It's definitely enticed me to try new things. And honestly, I've become a more social person. I've definitely become a better armor builder. I would have dreamed of building something like this.
Thank you very much. This has been Fire Team Harmony, and you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
Salute.
Hi, it's me, Diana Karina, and I just wanted to say, first of
Aw.
all, congratulations, MLP,
Aria.
on a fantastic run. The opportunity to work with and meet so many amazing people, from the actors to the directors, producers, story writers, animators, everyone who's been involved, not the least of which is the fan base, the bronies, and the amazing people who have been such a fantastic support for MLP and who have
You have a
loved
much
it
higher voice
through
than I
all
would have
the years
figured.
that it's been here. And hopefully it will continue to live on forever.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what comes next. It's swimming in my mind like every day.
On an amazing run.
Hey everyone, Devin Dalton here, aka Oh Celis. My Little Pony
Hey,
has absolutely
cute.
changed my life for the better. Voicing this character has been a highlight for me personally and in my career. And I feel super, super
It's so
honored
cool that the creators of the show feel
proud
just as connected as the fans do.
of the My Little Pony
It's mind
family.
blowing.
And I think it's safe to say it's so much more than a show.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful message involved. And I know that it is certainly not the end. The adventures and the love and the sharing and the generosity and the friendship will live on in myself and my fellow cast and crewmates, and absolutely through each and every one of you. Thank you. Cheers to My Little Pony. Cheers to Elsalis. Cheers to my friends. Friendship really is magic.
Cheers.
Just reinforced my faith in the fact that there's a lot of good people in the world. Just the amount of care and kindness and just sort of respect shown to me personally. It's been really, really a privilege to be able to say thank you in person to the people who watch the work that we do, that I personally do. Without an audience, I can't be an actor. And so it's been really gratifying for me to be able to say, thank you for watching. Thank you for
Yeah.
allowing me to do the things that bring me so much joy. I feel like I've gotten so much more than I could
Show
ever
meant a
express.
heck of a lot.
Brought the Vancouver voice acting community closer together. It gave us an opportunity to
Cool.
socialize with each other in a different way than we had before. And that is a really, really cool thing that I don't think anybody could have expected.
Yeah, that's super
from
cool.
doing this show. That's how it's changed my life. I suppose those are pretty good things.
I
Tight.
was asked, how did My Little Pony change your life? And the answer is, I got this shirt. Meeting directors,
I did not expect that answer.
artists, people from
Amazing.
crew to conventions, everyone in between.
What the hey?
Thank you to the fans who have been around since whenever you started watching, but you're the reason that we were on for so long and got to do so many amazing fun things. It's sad that it's come to an end, but it's not really over when there's such a great community like you guys out there.
Exactly.
We'll always be around and we'll always be grateful.
We're not going anywhere.
Grateful for all of the amazing artist things I have that's been given to me. Yes, it's you guys.
Neato.
You guys have changed my life. Thank you. Yak thankful for everyone from My Little Pony. Bye!
Helped me
Sweet.
really galvanize my sense of ambition. I literally found my voice. I was able to take that with me and start kind of trying to build sort of a career around it. Made a lot of really great friends over the years. I've learned a lot of things about myself.
True,
MLP,
true.
you know, as a community, as a fandom, really drove me to be better. I've become a better friend. I've gotten a lot better about drawing boundaries and distancing myself from people I shouldn't be near, and focusing my energy on things and people I should be near.
Exactly.
It taught me how to appreciate people and be humble. And I owe that to all of you guys. Thanks, everyone. It's been a spectacular ride from start to finish.
No problem.
I'm glad we got to be here together. It was a treat.
Without this show, I wouldn't be in the place that I am now at all. Like, I wouldn't know pretty much all the friends that I talk to on a daily basis. And I wouldn't be, like, traveling the country to go to the different conventions. I probably wouldn't have continued doing YouTube stuff. It definitely defined part of my life throughout the 2010s, and continues to do so, because I'm going to be going to conventions still. It's hard to imagine my life without this show, because I wouldn't know pretty much everyone that I know today. I really love the show, and I continue to love the show even after it's ending. It's definitely changed my life for the better, I think.
When MLP came out, I was
Hey.
going through a very sad and sudden breakup. My nan was very ill at the time. She's in heaven now, but at the time she was very ill. So I was in a very, very sad place. One of my friends was like,
No one
"Hey,
wants a
you should
sad
watch this
monkey."
show, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic." And I was like, what? A really nice and positive refreshment from the sad things happening at the time. It was like right up my alley. I met
Yeah, it took a lot of prowling around the fandom for me to actually jump in
character
and then get addicted.
with voice acting has progressed. It was just great being exposed to that and
That's true.
seeing all these wonderful voice actresses did with these characters. Due to MLP, I've got to collaborate with like such talented people. All the places I've been to, I've met all sorts of people, and they've all been so lovely, making these wonderful friends through the
Lovely people,
My
lovely
Little Pony
friends.
craze.
There was a
Yeah.
particular episode of MLP
Hey.
that helped me mend my relationship with my little brother. I was able to
Josh.
develop myself and better myself as a person. There was something special about MLP. I got to go to conventions and meet a lot of people. To have the person come up to you in person and tell you that you helped me, you saved me, that means so much to me. It's also helped me meet a lot
Awesome.
of good friends, lifelong friends. If it weren't for ponies, I probably wouldn't have gotten as
If
far
it
into Dungeons
weren't
and
for
Dragons
ponies.
as I did. I probably
Oh,
never
dude, you're a
would have
nerd too.
moved to
Dungeons
Texas.
and Dragons.
Probably
If I heard
would
that
not
right.
have met my fiance
I mean,
if it
same
wasn't
for
for
me.
her. I do owe a lot to this show.
Hello.
What was that?
I'm David Dwayne Hammonds, and during the heyday of the Brony fandom, I played a character called Joe Stevens, a yellow journalist investigating all the heinous things going on in the
Oh.
world of My Little Pony. Called it the Equestrian Inquirer, and Tech Rat and LTT Moose and other people that get involved. And so I got invited
Wow.
to BronyCon, and here I am, a fake journalist, doing real journalism, interviewing.
Oh, are you
people,
that
breaking
journalist?
stories.
You should have
They were
stayed in
fired
Canterlot.
at a BronyCon.
That's pretty
I had
funny.
to do some discipline to make sure that I could put together a weekly program that was always funny. And I got an agent, and I got to pitch at Nickelodeon. I did all these great things. It was because of Bronies and the show My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, that I had all these opportunities because of the encouragement and the joy I felt doing this. I said, this is what I have to dedicate my life to. I don't think I would have had the courage to take the path I did. I can honestly say my life is different and changed for the better because of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Self-worth, self-love,
Hey, Ratchet.
self-discipline, all wrapping in a bag of a present called self-acceptance. MLP has helped me acknowledge these traits. This is meaningful to me, and if not to everybody, this is meaningful to me. But there is no lack
I'll keep
of better
watching your
term.
stuff, man.
MLP has shown me that my story, the story's not over. I thought my story was
True.
over years ago. But I mean, yeah, you write your story. Even if it means stepping out of your box. Step out of the box, X out the options at hand, egg me on over easy. We'll see how it pans. As long as you choose to pick up a pen, you write your own story, so see how it ends. Meeting new people.
Deep.
All in the span of just watching all the common interests of watching a great show. No other way to say it at this point except thank you.
The show has been a constant motivator for me. Every now and then there's an episode that just hits home. And it makes me feel like I need to do better or be better. Cosplaying Snowflake has kept me in the gym a lot more than I normally would be. With the Bronies, with pony conventions, I got there and I just dove in. Because I knew that everyone here had that one thing in common. My Little Pony. And from there,
Wow.
we would branch out to other things. It made me feel at home. And that was not a feeling that I had ever had before, and I don't know if I'll ever have again.
It changed everything. It was
For
the
those
first
watching, I'm sorry if it gets
community
stale
I really
near the end of this reaction. I just want to
It
listen.
allowed me to be much more creative and increased my confidence. I was drowning in cynicism, was subconsciously looking for something positive, upbeat, genuine, and affirming.
does this hoodie
Literally
say? I'm
everybody
curious.
in my social circle now, everybody that I associate with, I met all of you through the show. Changed my value system for the better. Gave me more of an optimistic outlook towards a lot of things where before it was a lot of more blunt cynicism, and reshaped my social circles to being around people who helped me see that there was value in who I was and what I was doing in a way that I didn't have by myself. Thank you, Lauren Faust.
True.
Dress horse is still best horse, 7 years strong. Don't forget.
Because of that fandom, I was able to start experimenting with all sorts of stuff that I didn't know anything about. You can pick up a new craft without fear of judgment. Expanded my collection of silly instruments and accessories. Still got my kazoos. It was fantastic. I was able to go up on stage in front of a packed auditorium, play some stupid instruments, get everyone hyped. I felt like I was a rock star for a few years. It was great. It's had this lasting impact on who I am as a person. I wouldn't have given up my heyday in the fandom for anything. Thanks to the show, I was able to really just embrace being this goofball. It helped me rediscover sincerity, empathy, tolerance, the real My Little Pony.
Tolerance. That's an
with the
interesting
friends
thing to
we
say.
made along the way.
What the hell?
I took an interest in the show, and then I was impressed by the creativity of the fandom, so I tried my hand at making comics. One of my comics got featured on Equestria Daily, and it was just such an amazing feeling to connect with people on this creative level. I've
Yeah.
done a lot. I've never been
I'm getting into
this
so many more
involved
projects
in,
now because of
in a fandom
MLP.
before. I have never
I'm
had
trying more
this
voice acting, and it's so
sustained,
weird and cool.
rhythm of creativity. I don't regret my time in this community. I don't regret
No.
putting myself out there. Even the moments that hurt, the benefit and the knowledge that I've gotten to be a positive impact in people's lives through my creative work, that means a lot to me. I'll always be grateful for this experience, for this insight, for this fandom, and for this show that made it all possible.
How has MLP changed your life?
Oh God, here comes the crying.
I found Mag. I came into the fandom at like one of my lowest
Seeing this all
points,
happen in
and
real
MLP
time is
a little show
insane.
about talking ponies for little girls pulled me
Right?
out of my worst. Like if I could talk to past me, I wouldn't believe it for a goddamn second.
Same.
Right. That's the reason why I love this show so much, was the fact that it encapsulates what everybody really wants, is just real friendship.
What an
I'm
amazing
happy
cup.
because this show brought me some of my dearest friends, and it brought me a lot more than I would have ever expected.
Yeah, my dearest friends are those who I found through this fandom as well, and we're so lucky. Like a couple of them have even moved close to us, and obviously
Cool.
her. And I will have you know, I found her, not vice versa.
Oh God damn it!
Gotta make that
I never
clear.
knew what I was capable of before Pony.
It's mind-boggling how that show has brought together so many people. It's up to us to keep the fandom and to keep the show and the spirit alive. It really is. And that's why, like, when everyone's like, "Oh, it's all over," I'm like, "No, it's not. As long as we keep, creating content and enjoying what G4
I want that
is
necklace.
and what
Sorry,
the show
sorry,
has
I'm
brought
listening.
us. Basically, MLP is amazing, and I think we're forever grateful to the show for everything it's done.
We are.
I watched like the first
Hey,
episode,
Viva.
and I'm like, oh my god.
You've changed
I'm gonna
too.
be watching the rest of this stupid show, and
amazing.
I'm gonna enjoy it. I started making gags for my YouTube channel, about the My Little Pony show, and because the My Little Pony show had
I think I
exploded,
started watching Viva
lots of people
thanks
saw those
to
videos. It was like a resurgence
Bronies
in my
React.
thought,
It's
like, hey, maybe I
fascinating.
can go somewhere with this. None of that would have happened.
And now
with
he's
my
like
friends.
editing for Nico
Me
B
traveling
and
to
stuff.
America like 5 times never would have
Very
happened due to
cool.
ponies. I got people like coming up to me and being like, "Hey, those stupid videos you made, I really liked them and had a good time with them. This was a hobby for me for a long time. And now it really feels like I'm making a difference. It's super cool. If it wasn't for ponies, then I would not be anywhere near where I am right now. I'm eternally grateful for that."
Started discovering like that there were all the people in the Brony community around it, and found out that in 2012 there was going to be a My Little Pony convention. A friend of my mom's, his son, and I used to be friends when we were little kids, and then we all went out and got lunch because we were both in town at the same time. We were both back from college, and they brought it up just like kind of as a side thing, like, "Oh, I've been watching the show," and he was like, "Oh my god, you watched it too? Like, let's go to BronyCon." I was like, "All right, let's do it." And then that set it off.
Yeah.
And then I went to every BronyCon since then. 2016. I showed up to BronyCon, was like, "I want to meet that Saber Spark guy," and then wore my giant bird wings.
She put on
Attract a mate.
her mating display, and I was like, forgot.
Yeah, I met my handsome boyfriend.
That's me.
Cute.
Career-wise, like,
This has helped me enormously. I am Sweetie Belle. Sweetie Belle is me. It's my character.
Yeah, it's so
and
cool
that's, like,
seeing
a really
that.
cool thing
There's
to
a
kind of
nice
have
little
under my
relationship
belt
there
as someone who is in this
with
industry. It's given
characters
me a lot of
that other
like,
people write
life
for you, but
experiences,
you
for sure,
live as them.
traveling and dealing with like school and traveling at the same time, and it's literally a half of my life. Like, it's a decade. I've been doing this for a decade, and it's crazy to think that it's suddenly like gonna be over. Hashtag blessed to be traveling and meeting people, having a fan base that's so dedicated and nice and generous that they can like still support me in like creating whatever I want to do now that has almost nothing to do with the show. Like, that's crazy.
So the question is, how has My Little Pony
Hey.
changed my life? And I mean, the honest answer is in quite a lot of ways, but the most notable is probably the restraining orders.
Yeah.
I had to get a restraining order.
This is classic
DC
Larson.
Race Fest, which just doesn't work. Like, no matter how many I try.
My life is
Super
actually
Park,
gone
Season
down
2,
worse.
Dusty Cat.
How has My Little Pony changed my life? I've made friends that will last forever. I've met so many talented, creative individuals that I have incredible respect for.
Yeah.
And I bought way too many t-shirts.
Oh man.
Restraining order against Jaxblade as well. Viva Reverie, of course. Brony Dance Party.
He's just like low key shouting out all of his favorite YouTubers.
Else has taught me to keep an open mind.
Hey.
You know, not judge a book by its cover, all of that jazz. Now, I think the reason it stands out to me is because it was sort of the first lesson I learned in the very early development stages of the show, when we all had to decide, like, okay, are we gonna sort of ignore this and jump to conclusions based on what's on paper and what other people are telling us, or are we going to actually make an effort to connect with these people and try and understand what it is in the show that they're drawn to? Of course, I think all of us chose the latter, including myself, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. There's so many ways to apply open-mindedness in your everyday life, and it is something I will continue to do for the rest of my years. And yeah, My Little Pony, man, what a ride.
Paleo. I actually have 3 restraining orders against Paleo Steno. One's just for fun. The other 2 are kind of necessary.
Necessary.
No whacking. Needed one there for sure. Mike the Microphone. Also restraining order.
He's just reading a list,
Black
man.
Griffin. Who am I missing? Silver Quill.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it?
Dude, you're crazy.
My collection's sort of complete. I love you guys. I'm gonna miss the show. I'm gonna miss the people. I'm gonna miss going to conventions and seeing people. I guess conventions still can exist, right?
Yeah, and the show will still exist.
That Flash Sentry is everyone's favorite human / pony, and that
Everyone's
ships
favorite.
Flashlight. That's something that I really appreciate.
Dude,
from the
I ship it just for you.
everywhere I went,
That's how much respect.
every fan I met. was
But
just
what is that
really
abomination
into
of a
this, and it just
Twilight?
brings me so much joy. And it really touches my heart. So thank you guys. I love you.
Thank you.
As much as you guys love these guys.
You don't deserve all the hate that you get for whatever character you
I
play.
just want to say thank you to everyone involved in this show. I feel so blessed to be a part of it. This show has allowed me to travel
I don't
the world
expect
to
Gen
see
5 to be the same, but I hope
amazing
they bring back some of the,
experience
at least
true
some voice
humanity.
actors.
It's something
It'd be
that
so
You
nostalgic.
don't see every day. You guys have shown
Yeah.
me how to love, how to be extremely selfless. You guys do so much for the world, and this show has done so much for so many people across this world. So I just feel very, very blessed to be a part of it.
The Lost Narrator. Magpie
It just
Pony
it just
also.
comes back so quickly.
I had to get a restraining order against Peter New. Who else? Hasbro. The entire country of Canada. That's why it has to stay up there. Can't come near me.
Hi, I'm Sunny Westbrook. I'm the voice of Cozy Glow. Being on Pony has
Hey.
absolutely changed my life for the better, and one of the ways it's done
Dude,
that
Cozy
is
Glow
making
was
me
so
a better
good.
actor. Getting to work
She
with
was
that
so
cast
good in
and
the
with
show.
those women, watching them switch back and forth between characters, listening to them screw up their lines, watching them drop in little bits of improv. It's encouraged me to take bigger chances, make bigger choices.
Huh.
It's
it's absolutely made me a better performer for having the privilege of being on that show and working with those women. I have been viewing
It feels like
my
a privilege at this
relationships
point, yeah.
through the elements of harmony and what elements might be missing. So think about it, like if you have a friendship where there's a lot of laughter and a lot of honesty, but a little short on kindness, it gets a little weird. Just having the elements of harmony in my life toolkit has made me a much better person for having been on the show.
That's true.
It's been a real privilege to be a part of.
Anyone else? Living Tombstone.
Anyone else?
The
Hold on, I keep track of this.
GM Barrow. Pretty much annually, I get a new one against GM Barrow.
Hey everyone, it's Jillian. Like many of you, I have made some really great friends from this show.
You're saying
and from
goodbye
meeting
with
all you
style. I
guys at
appreciate
fan
that.
conventions, and that to me has been the most awesome part. It's been a really amazing chance for me to have my creative voice be heard and to get to write books and episodes and contribute to, you know, just this idea that kindness matters and loyalty and all of these things, all of these elements make up to be magic, and I just really believe that, and I'm so happy to have met all of you, and I'm happy to have worked on this show, and it's so special to me and always will be. And I don't really feel that it's over. I think that as long as it lives on in our hearts and the experience has made a big impression on all of us, it's here to stay, and the ponies aren't gone, and they never really will be. So thank you guys, and I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I have.
Beavids, oh man, that guy. If you ever need a restraining order against Beavids, good luck.
Can't tell you how many times we needed a restraining order on these people.
Everybody kind of automatically has one, so that one was easy. DHX, Rainbow Dash.
Whoa.
I think that's it. That's all of them.
Whoa, it stops at Rainbow
So
Dash. I'm
that's pretty
scared.
big, life change, you know.
Hi everyone, my name's Peter New, and I was a voice actor on My Little Pony for
Hey.
all 9 seasons. I'm grateful for the work that I had. I'm grateful for
Big
the
Mac
time
is so
that I got to
underrated.
spend in the studio, and for the time I got to spend honing my craft. In the deeper level, I'm grateful for the friends that I made in the crew, the cast, and then out in the larger community. You know, if you want to talk about the thing that I'm the most grateful for, ultimately, I don't think there's any question that it has to be that it's through this fandom that I met my wife, who is the light for me, and I'm, you know, I don't think that would never have happened without this show, so what else can compare with that? She's amazing.
Cool. That's sweet.
It's been an honor, you guys. It's been a genuine honor, and I love you all.
And you have a kid
Finish
in
the
a
travel.
fictional
Love the
show.
travel. Come on, that's been amazing.
So on a more serious note, being involved with My Little Pony has been the experience of a lifetime. I can't imagine there's too many people who do what I do who got to go through something like this.
Holy crap.
But just from getting to write stories with these characters, playing around in Equestria, getting to watch the episodes when they're finished, getting to go to conventions and meet fans and have discussions about the show and what it means to people, it's really been the thrill of a lifetime. And so incredibly meaningful to me to hear people's stories about how it's affected them too. So thank you all for letting me be a part of it, and even this stupid Bronies React thing, that too. Thanks guys. See you on the next show.
First started watching,
So
I think,
cool.
like 2011. Had like this direct kind of connection with some of the people that were out there in the community, especially the editors, where I was making videos, I was creating content, and I was getting a direct feedback. And to me, it was this kind of community that was very encouraging, very fun, and just new and fresh that wasn't really seen on the internet. Kind of realized that I did want to get into video editing. I did want to do this full time. I've just met so many great people and had so many great
I'm
friendships
still getting
that
into
spawned
editing
from
at
that.
this
My
point.
wife, Casey, and I met her through basically like friends of friends and through this community. So, I mean, I wouldn't be married to this day if it weren't for MLP. Created a lot of great friendships.
I wouldn't be blank if it weren't for MLP. It's such a crazy thing to think about.
It really has helped me come into who I am today and kind of open up a lot of opportunities and doors to the kind of people that I, consider my friends to this day.
Changed my life in tremendous ways. Like, I got into the show back in like late 2011. I mean, I just wanted to watch the cartoons everybody else was talking about on the internet. It's like, whoa, there's a community behind this. Cool. And then to seeing it evolve.
That was a
All the folks
discovery
in
for
Bronies
sure.
React, I've met them through this stuff. What a bizarre and unexpected way to bring people together over something that they're so passionate about. It's never going to happen again like this. It was life-changing. It was life-changing. Yeah, I'm going to miss it. Wouldn't have met my best friends. Wouldn't have met my girlfriend. Wouldn't have got my job. So
You gotta list
thank
those
you, Wild Brony.
things.
Thank the folks who made it.
Like
Thanks
after
for
the
some good
fact.
stuff. Warren Faust, thank you for all your hard work and for putting something into motion that's just set up ripple effects.
I want
across
to pet that dog. I'm sorry, but I want to
love
pet
you,
that
horse
dog.
mom, and love you, other horse family. And CNG5. Oh, fuck me, right?
Yes.
I would say the biggest
Yes.
thing would be all the friends that I made along the way, and
My ADD
just the awesome
with that
experiences I've had. I've always
lamp
wanted to do what
thing
I wanna do, and I
is
think
going crazy.
MLP helped me figure it out that I wanted to.
I'm trying to pay attention.
That I wanted to work in entertainment, that I wanted to do animation stuff and all that. That having friends along the way is, what helps keep you sane, and it helps you at least get the support that you need. And I wouldn't be out here if I hadn't watched the show and made all the friends that I did.
Just the people that you meet and the way that you kind of foster those friendships is really going to be the longer lasting thing than the show could have ever been.
True.
I've met a lot of really cool people, and I feel like the friends that I still have to this day are going to be lifelong friends. Don't let conventions or a show end mean that your friendship has to end. Like, literally, you can continue on.
Yeah, you're
Discord
not
and play games, you can
attached
still
to.
chat on the phone. You can still text
You're not
each other,
attached to
you can
friendship
still meet
through
up,
the
try to
show.
make the effort and
Like,
keep the channels open, communicate with your friends.
Hey everybody, it's Kathy Westlock.
Hey.
So how has My Little Pony friendship is magic? How has that?
you got swole. That's what happened.
I like donuts more than that's for sure.
It's
But
a
I would
bad
have to say,
joke.
in a nutshell, simply the fact of having the chance to meet all of you and spreading the message of love and friendship and all of the messages that the elements of heart.
It must feel so hopeful to be part of a
That's
show
what I would say. But I think we need
that's
to ask
impacting
Spike,
so
don't
many
you?
lives.
So let's see what he says. What do you think, Spike? He's got a message for you.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, dude?
What he said. Hugs to everybody. The show lives in my heart as I know it lives in yours. Take care.
It's
Cute.
aged me 10 years.
Ingram.
Work on a show like this that's this huge and this.
I made a video about you.
And I think this probably goes for everyone who worked on the show.
Dude, I
You
have
get to
so
be
much
known
respect for this man.
For that, like for your role in My Little Pony. Every time I get introduced to someone new, it's kind of like, hey, this is Daniel. He writes songs on My Little Pony, and people know what that means. That's just like
Yeah.
a total trip to
True.
to be part of something that's so well recognized. In addition to just these opportunities that I've come to travel the world and meet people from all these all cultures and walks of life, and work with amazing artists that I never thought I would be able to work with. The show just kind of changes you by getting into your DNA. It's so packed with lessons and examples of how, to be a better person. I mean, it's a show about horses that's really about humanity, and those messages.
It's
just
so
reinforced
odd hearing that
a
out of
million times over
context,
by
and
the
it's
actual
so
people in the
true.
community you meet. How can that not affect who you are, and really help you become humble and aspire to really learn from all of those experiences. I think the harder question for me to answer would really be, how has it not affected my life in the last 10 years?
Yeah. Holy crap.
Grateful for that.
Hey, this is Andrea. So I was
Hey.
asked, how did My Little Pony friendship is magic change my
Man,
life?
Race Best got
Super
everyone.
cheesy answer. The way it's really changed my life is through
Go for it.
friendships.
Yeah.
I've met so many incredible people through working on the show, other actors, but also people on the other side of the glass, writers, artists, directors, producers, as well as fans that I've met through the show that have been absolutely incredible. And I've formed so many amazing friendships, lifelong friendships, super fulfilling friendships. And I'm very, very grateful for that.
I can remember at the first pony convention that I went to, which was Everfree Northwest. We were asked when we were on stage what do you think of this whole like brony phenomenon, like this whole MLP
This crazy thing.
that's happened? I can remember that I said that, well, I think it's like a car crash. And then the event happens, and then all these people gather, and the crowd is
Of
there and
course.
watching, and then all of a sudden they turn to each other and they're like, hey man, I like that shirt. I bought a shirt just like that the other
Wow,
week.
what an analogy.
Hold on, I like your style. Your style is amazing. And then that's how the phenomenon happened. It was a thing around a thing. And
Yeah.
needless to say, the people on stage with me kind of objected. They were like, no, it's because of the brilliance of us and the Lauren and the thing with the aga, aga, aga. But here's the thing. None of us really knows what happened. It's a mystery. It is
Mystery.
mystery of life unless I found you. We don't know what happened. It's a little cathexis in the universe, and all I know is that I'm extremely, extremely grateful for it. Because, like many great things, most great things, I would not have chosen it. I wouldn't have put it on my vision board. Look, I need to meet all these people, and I need to go to all these places.
Just
and I need to
imagine the
have
people
all this
who were
creativity
like,
going burble, 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 like
this was
Yellowstone
like
Park around
in
me.
the list of like, oh well, I guess I'll do this, and it
This
turns out so
introvert
huge,
was catapulted
crazy.
by the universe into this insane party.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really, really happy and stoked and amazed to have been a part of it. And I'm so grateful for all the things people have given me over the years. You guys, you guys.
Oh,
You're
me.
amazing.
Oh, I'm amazing.
Anyway,
You're
darlings,
amazing.
I'm just going to sign out now before I say anything too insane. Too late.
Oh my god.
Okay, bye.
I met some of my best friends from the show. Yeah, I don't
So
do this
weird, but
because
also
of
so
the
awesome.
show, and when I hang out with Jeff or Steven, AC Ray Fester Sabres Park, because we don't talk about it most of the time. We're just hanging out. But the truth is that I wouldn't have met them. I wouldn't have met you if it wasn't for this show. And I have no idea where my life would be right now. I certainly wouldn't be here. I'm not a very sentimental person, but when I think about it, I go, wow, this show actually has changed my life, because I have no idea what my life would be like if it weren't for My Little Pony. It's actually bittersweet. Like, I know a lot of people are really sad that the show is ending, but this finale makes me look back on everything and just kind of wraps it all together for me and makes me go, oh wow, that really has been a part of
Yeah, I'm so glad it ended when it did. It was such a perfect time.
everything that happened, whether or not it was related to My Little Pony. It encompasses all of that from when I joined the military, which is when My Little Pony started airing. It's crazy to look back on all that and think about how it's actually affected me a lot more than maybe I realized. Whatever happened surrounding the show is unique and something you couldn't have planned and something that probably couldn't be duplicated. It's just one of those magical things that happens in this world. It changed the world in a way for the better, and it was a game changer.
Yeah.
Like you said, this was unheard of, and especially in the industry in Vancouver. That a show like this, and probably unheard of in the history of and any TV show that
History of
for
ever.
children would attract such a massive audience of all ages and all genders and all walks of life and all professions. At the very end of the show, when the book closes, I felt like that's not the show in that book. That's my life. All the good experiences, all the bad experiences,
Deep,
everything
man.
I've learned through My Little Pony and through just living life is all contained in the span of time from when I started watching the show 9 years ago to now. And and it's changed my life incredibly, and I wouldn't have met you. Mom texted me.
Oh.
Whoa.
As a guy who's been on the internet since very little, I am very obsessed with everything that's out there, and
You're a
there's a lot of stuff
classic
that's
fan of
often,
Star.
not very easy to explain why people like it. And being an Israeli, I remember it was even harder for me to just be on the internet and make the stuff that I want to make, and also not necessarily always have to explain why do I like a certain thing or so. And the My Little Pony community was everything that to me was very important, because I really wanted to find my footing in such a way that I can make what I love, but also appreciate with the stuff that aesthetically is very pleasing to me. And I think My Little Pony shares a lot of the values of being friendly and being very colorful and to always promote positivity in such a huge volume. This what was really important to me. And I remember that when I started being in the fandom, I had huge imposter syndrome because, you know, again, being from Israel, I didn't necessarily have anyone listening to what I do, like let alone my music. And because of it, suddenly the community being like, you know, very appreciative, and suddenly people started to listen more and more, and I'm like, I don't think I deserve this, because it wasn't until this point that I even felt that this was, you know, for me. But the community showed me that this can come from anywhere, and there's people that from the community that I'm still friends to this day. So even if I don't, and it's true, I haven't made content about My Little Pony in a while, but in no way do I, you know, there's people.
You don't forget where you came from, yeah.
Fully respect, and there's people that I'm still working with this till this day, because
and not to say that you weren't a person unless you watched MLP, but more like it's a new moment in your life where you become a new person.
Hasbro and
if that makes sense.
Entertainment for making the show, because
it's a celebration of a better you.
Was to me a huge impact to why I'm here and why that's where I am. Thank you so much, and I hope that the next generation
keep being
will
you.
Be just as good as the last.
Yeah, I do too.
And I love you all.
I think you will be better, and it'll be great.
My Little Pony kind of is my life. And when I say My Little Pony, of course, I mean the community.
It is my life. Turns around to all 90% of his room.
I watch the merchandise littered all around my room. And amazing opportunities, you know, like going to BronyCon and being on panels, and of course just being here on Bronies React is a major opportunity. And then maybe most importantly, the friends I've made in the community. You know, that's kind of an extension of My Little Pony. You know, it hurts to see the show come to an end. But as the moral of this episode is all about, it's important to accept changes. Like
you also inspired me to start making videos too.
I
appreciate that.
Like, oh, the show's over.
Like, this show is the seed of a lot of amazing things.
Things leave me wondering.
And this video kind of encapsulates that.
And it's really, for me, it's never been a fear about the fandom ending. It's never even really been a fear of the show ending. But it's certainly a matter of change. I'm currently running the top 10 pony videos. It's been going on for like 8 years, and I'm worried we're going to see a decline. We're not going to get 10 videos in a month. I don't know when that will be, if it will happen very soon, or we still got years left. Really, what makes the fandom special isn't going anywhere, and probably will never go anywhere. So yeah, the original question, how has MLP changed your life? I mean, look around.
Yeah. Oh, are you fresh off the finale? Yeah.
I don't know. I might not even be here without it. I was in a bad place. It changed me to my core. I was cynical, angry, didn't know what I was going to do. Look at me now. Yeah. Thank you.
Sometimes it's all that needs to be said, yeah.
I was just working at Burger King, being a personal trainer, and going to college full time, and then I found this show that made me feel happy one time when I was like really just down and sad, and then I met all these great people who were some of my closest friends.
Still holding
helped
it
me through
together.
so much, and just made me want to be creative and start this and actually help a bunch of people out. And so it's changed my life for the better. Like, if I did not have this show, I would not be doing YouTube videos the way I do. I would not have met y'all out there. I would not have been able to go to cons and meet a bunch of great people. So yeah, it's very just touching. It's touched my soul, and I'm so incredibly grateful for the time I had to watch it and meet all these people. The show really touched me, and I'm so glad that I got to be a part of this whole thing. And you know what, if this is the end, I would say, like, I'm very grateful for being part of this, and you know, just this is great times, and I'll always look on it with, like, just love.
got to
Just a nice little ribbon on a
so
part of
many
your
amazing
life.
people from this fandom. We've got so many long-lasting friends. It's been a great experience.
Are you setting us off?
Still going. This episode is just a perfect allegory for like friendships and how, you know, how things are gonna go after, you know, the series ends. You're still gonna have your friends. As long as you keep that effort to meet up, hang out, talk, everything's gonna be okay.
Being a fan of My
It's gonna
Little
be
Pony
fun.
has
All
opened
fun.
so many doors that I didn't see. I never would have guessed that one day I would have gone to Germany. That one day I would have gone to Australia. That I'd be able to travel the country. That I'd be able to not only get to meet some of the most incredible people I've ever met, but to call them friends. To have some of them be involved in my life in ways, you know, like
You've
our
gotten
wedding.
all these people
This
in the second
journey
half of your
has just
video,
been
and it's impressive
so amazing.
how far
The
you've come,
friends who are
especially.
basically family at this point. Who would have saw it? Did you see any of this coming?
No.
When you're like, hey, give it a shot.
Nah, none of it.
Watch all other friends with me. You might like it.
What have you done? It just means so much. Not only have I met a lot of amazing friends through the fandom,
It's amazing
but
that
also
they have this. This is all
getting
your
to know
fault, but
the
thank you.
people who've worked
It's
on this
crazy.
show and the heart behind it, how much they've cared. There's some pretty amazing people that made these 9 years possible. I've just been nothing but honored that I've had the opportunity to go again to conventions and to be able to entertain through this and do the stuff I love.
I hope I get to
whether
meet
it's
these people
through
someday.
video
They're all
editing
so cool.
or on stage. You
I
know,
still need to go to a
will never
con,
take any of
but
this for
stupid
granted.
virus.
It's one reason I always look back at convention vlogs, especially like early ones, and go like, man, I had no idea. I had no idea what was coming.
Yeah.
It has changed my life. And the fandom has, it's been such an amazing, and will continue to be such an amazing experience. And I can't wait for the future.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what happens, no
I'm
matter
anxious
what
for it.
happens, whether there's a generation or multiple generations in the future, or Hasbro does this, or this happens with these characters. No matter what happens, we have 9 seasons of My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic.
Yeah.
That was just wrapped up in a bow for us.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, we will always have this. That's why I'm not worried about the future.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not worried about what may come in a future
Dude, he's saying my thoughts
No matter what it is.
exactly.
Generation 4 will always be what it is. Thanks,
Yeah.
Lauren Faust.
You're awesome.
Oh, man. Thanks, M.A. Larson.
Imagine if they got Lauren
It's a mess you
Faust.
caused after
Oh
season
my
4.
gosh.
To each and every one of you
Yes,
that have
you
ever
got
put any time into
all the
watching Bronies
restraining
React,
orders.
from the bottom of my
They
heart,
really caught up.
thank you. This is AC Racebest signing out. Good night, everyone.
Dude. It's over. They will. I will make you come back. Whoa, what a video. I made it. I made it through. I woke up my uncle while I was doing it, but I did it. Wow. You know, I was worried about my mental state when I was watching through this, and Jax, man, you got one tear out of me, and that's all it took. This show meant a lot to me too, and I can't even remember how it even started. Like I mentioned that I was like prowling around the fandom content because they all look so good, and I was like, but how? Why is this all so good, yet you're part of a fandom that's made for someone that's not meant for you? And I'm like, oh, there's probably something here that I'm not getting. And then I turned on Netflix. I was like 18. I turned on Netflix, and 6 seasons were there, and I was like, cool, I'll just binge watch it all. And I got it all done in like 2 weeks, and I'm like, wow, now I understand. And some people had to wait for all this, and it's just like years of nostalgia for them, and I'm here like, well, cool, I'm on this ride now. I'm accepted. I found these people who've already been watching this show. Holy crap. Right? Like, it was just community after community, and now I'm actually making content fashionably late, if I may add. But it's here, and I'm eagerly waiting for Gen 5. I'm a firm believer that it'll be just as good as Gen 4, or even better. And you can see my thoughts on it in previous videos, but I just know it. And this is more of an encouragement to other people who happen to be watching this. Just stick around, you know? There's no harm in sticking around, right? You know it's coming. And it's taking its sweet time, which it deserves. Take its sweet time, because it's gonna be great. I know it will. And to see what they're just cooking up, it's gonna be crazy, man. Oh, I can't wait. Anyway, as much as I hate to say, I kind of suffered through this because I turned off the fan so that it won't get into the mic, and now I can turn it back on, guys. Oh, air, fresh air. And I also need to take a shower, and then I need to go to sleep because my schedule is effed, man. I'll be back for more reactions for sure. And I'll see you all then. Goodbye. And see you later.